And all we hear is Cassidy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Isn't that usually the truth?
Singing out loud. I'm sorry. I'm looking at. Okay, stop looking at toys.
Yeah, close out that window and put.
It's a 3-pack of Magneto, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver.
As wonderful as that is.
Oh my God, that is a beautiful. Oh,
make sure he doesn't look at toys.
Okay. Close out the toy fair.
I have.
Close it out.
I have.
Mia, has he closed it out?
Yes, I'm on the Twitch channel now, and
okay.
that and my D&D Beyond page. I'm
D&D.
even going to close out my Twitter because I follow everybody that's a toy fair right now.
Good. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to SCNS Plays D&D.
Not rat me out.
Mia will rat you out.
I know she will.
She may not verbally, but she can communicate to me still. Who would like to go over what happened last week? Or last game?
My second brainwaves.
Because a lot happened last game.
We found a little squirrely bastard that decided to run, and we fixed that quick, fast, and in a hurry.
His name is Runner, which
Crusher
named him. Yeah, Crusher named him Runner because he ran.
He said he didn't have a name, and all of us were like, okay, that's normal. We're going to give you one.
Liar.
Hey.
Crusher thought it was completely normal.
Kira didn't care.
Fair enough. Yeah, we basically we're going through a temple called the Temple of Corn Dogs. Crandag. There we go.
The Corn Dog Temple.
Fought several crustacean creatures.
Yeah.
Got some good crab meat.
We fought some crabs and a lobster person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which we left upstairs, cooling for later.
Yeah, we put them in the cold water. What else? Oh,
we found out some stuff about another amulet, but like not enough to really be that helpful yet.
What'd y'all find in the basement?
I think it was just an anarchy symbol of sorts.
We found a splashing soup label on the floor.
It's clearly a bloody sign.
I think it was half of the Soviet, half of the Soviet Republic, like, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
I have a lock-picking kit.
Let me add some
more
hit points.
No.
More exciting than any of that crap. I got a hat that floats me.
Yeah, we found something clearly evil.
So I kept it.
Down in the bottom.
Oh.
And then we went back up where we fight something evil.
I'm doing it. Also,
soon.
I got a lockpick set that makes me feel like a grown-up rogue, and Cassidy got a lockpick.
I got your hand-me-down.
You got my hand-me-down and successfully unlocked a door with it.
And I had the great idea to papoose a human being to the back of Crusher.
This wasn't, in fact, a grand idea.
Runner is on my back.
You guys are evil.
Runner is very upset.
Oh, and I finally got to use my dragon breath for the first time. I was pretty excited about that.
It was pretty dope.
Thank you.
And, poor Runner almost pissed himself because all of a sudden this bird person.
You know, at teenage size, you would really think that he'd have better, that he'd have better control of his digestive tract.
Let me add a few more hit points here
Please
for
don't.
sassing the
Please don't.
DM.
I didn't
She's
really
mad with
damage.
power, I tell you.
I didn't damage anything. I just tried. The whole time I kept like, oh, and that misses.
I sometimes tease Cora relentlessly, and like her comeback now is like, you'll die in the game. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Like, she's gone mad with power.
That's as opposed to the show where she just says you'll die in real life.
Yeah. I also have a Nerf gun if anyone decides to get
I'm
too
well
sassy.
aware that I have a Nerf gun that you shoot me with.
In the ear.
For some reason,
I did watch that
something
video.
that
I did shoot you in the ear.
I keep becoming the victim of it.
I did
That's
look
how
back at the
gun
video.
violence usually works.
Sadly, we lost one of the Diva ammo balls because my dog saw it and was like, ooh. And I guess her teeth went through it because she was like, she spit it out at me and looked at me like, what the hell was that?
And that was our last game.
We still have
Awesome.
two.
Awesome. Oh yeah, I didn't
Did
erase
it, like,
anything
split
from
in
last
two?
time.
No, that's my
Her teeth
notes
went
that I
through
was
it.
making last night.
Yeah, I actually have a thing now, so I don't
I'm
have to
thinking
steal
about
yours.
those like super bounce balls that you used to be able to get out of like the little rotator thingy machine that always looked like the tastiest snack, but if you actually put them in your mouth and bit into them, they turned to dust.
The original forbidden fruit. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, the original.
The original
I remember
Tide
that.
Pods.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna backtrack just a little bit to kind of reset up the scene because y'all were so.
Well, that was the worst recap of all time.
Shit has hit the fan. Shit has hit the fan.
But we're gonna go ahead and put our evil ghosty.
It's a ghost!
I got some new minis. I'm so happy. They're all translucent.
I wish I had camera control. I could zoom in.
This one's not being used though. All right. So you've come in there. We're gonna backtrack just enough to say that you've all come into the room. You've had your speeches. The ghosty. Oh, you had some dialogue.
I talked some shit.
Yeah, y'all talk some shit.
Oh, we told him, he was like, oh, you cannot stop my evil plan, and Crusher was like, you haven't done anything yet.
And your evil plan to rain on the ocean, maybe?
And so, as Crusher says this, the wind in the room begins to pick up. The door slams behind all of you. And now it is time. Next game. No, I'm kidding.
Thank you for joining us.
Everybody, roll for initiative.
Chibi's over here in a different dimension.
In this place, because the room itself, the floor is pretty small.
Yeah. It is about 50 feet.
Okay.
Well, I have to check something. Sorry.
We're going to go back around this way. Cassidy.
20.
Natural 20?
No, with my initiative bonus.
Kara.
23.
We're at level 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maka.
What's my bonus? I think it's +4. 21.
Crusher.
11.
Everybody crushing it except Crusher.
Oh.
Crusher got distracted by a bee.
Somehow there's a bee in here.
I mean, we're above ground now. There could feasibly be a bee.
No, y'all are still underwater.
Oh, where? I thought we went all the way to the top.
There was a mosquito.
Did you roll for what's her face? Is she
Right.
still there?
Oh, Lorna is still there. We never gave her a mini, that's why she's not.
Does she want to look like a
She had a
tiger?
mini.
I have
She
an
had a-
extra.
She had a dot. She had a dot. I forgot to grab the mini I was going to use for her.
Here, she can be the other tiger model, so at least she stands out. There we go. Where is she? Here,
Yeah, just put her there.
Are you holding her hand?
holding her tail. It looks like.
All right. So, before the initiative actually begins, he gets a surprise action on y'all.
Rude.
That's fair.
I just looked at me. It's look. Seems fake, but okay.
I'm gonna let you do this because you're in charge, but like, know that I'm watching you.
All right. I am going to need. I'm gonna need a saving throw from y'all. I might need. Alright, I'm gonna need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, I'm good at that.
Nice.
In theory. 25.
Plus 5. 25.
18.
All of you made it, but you're still gonna.
Oh, yeah, natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't actually give you mine. Mine was 19. My
Did I just
second
hear a voice?
was
Alright.
save.
Does anybody have volume going anywhere? Oh,
I heard a voice, but it didn't. It sounded really, really
I think it was my
faint, so I
phone.
wasn't sure.
Alright.
but it was
All of
way
you
over there.
see Ko just reaches hands out and rocks lift from the ground around him. Sort of. And as he hurls them at you, all of you are able to dodge out of the way and miss the attack.
What about Runner?
He's on your back.
I'm gonna give runner immunity to this because he's on your back.
Okay.
And since you made the save,
Okay.
he's fine.
Okay.
Had you not made the save, you probably would have fell down. He probably would have gotten hurt.
Boo.
But he is very terrified. Can you please untie the thing now? Please? Maybe? It's a knot! Just undo the knot!
We're busy, shut up!
Not my turn.
First in the order is Kara.
She rolled higher than a 20?
She rolled 23.
Cool.
What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Hey, you, what you gonna do? What?
Oh, no,
I've been
what
singing
we
Veggie
gonna do?
Tales for the last, like,
Gotta get him
4
out of
days.
here. Wink on.
Okay. There, that's what I'm after. So I'm just gonna try Vicious Mockery and see what we get out of that.
What kind of damage does that do?
That is an enchantment.
Like, is it bludgeoning damage or...
Tags, damage, and debuff. It's a spell.
I know, but spells can do different kinds of damage. It just says damage.
Oh wait, no, here. It's got... No, I have to read the long-ass description on it, because it doesn't have it as a tag.
Oh, that's dumb.
Psychic damage.
Okay.
And... Let's see, what am I going to... Sign him up for the big leagues. This guy can't fucking throw for shit. You notice how I didn't finish that word, so it's not technically a curse.
You said
We're good
fucking
with
first.
Look what you've done, you
I'm so sorry.
You said I can't throw for shit. It's
Sorry.
like, well,
That means it was only one curse word.
sure.
Wait,
They don't know
hold
we
on.
did it.
I have... I'm sorry, I have a foul mouth IRL.
I know she does.
And that is 5 points of psychic damage. What's it look like happens? Any effect? Because I don't know if psychic damage hits a ghost.
As you mock it, you don't see any kind of change at all to him.
This ghost has thick skin.
Alright, next in the order is Maka.
Wait, I have to roll the hit for that. I'm done. Do I? It's so unclear. No, I don't have to roll the hit.
Okay. So
you can make a save.
since Maka can't really do anything until somebody else is near him, and anything significant anyway, she takes her dagger, she goes over to Crusher, and she just cuts the ropes holding Runner. He's pointless, he's only going to get in the way. But she doesn't have to explain herself to any of you.
He falls to the ground with a nice...
I still yell, the hell?
And I look at him and I'm like, you're welcome. Now whine somewhere else, please.
He attempts to run out the door and just kind of like... does not go anywhere.
Cassie loses 5 hit points from laughing too hard.
Like, is he in like a screwball comedy that we just got
No,
drunk?
he ain't going anywhere now.
This went from fantasy to farce real quick.
It's like a Dick Van Dyke attacks a ghost. Scooby-Doo. We just became Scooby-Doo.
Cassidy, it's your turn.
Crusher says jinkies.
Jinkies.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
Okay, so I got both of mine. So 16 and 18 hit. All right.
I'm gonna need you to give me the damage separately.
Okay.
Or give me the damage separately. There we go. I should probably not hide my mouth from the mic.
All right.
Fair.
Fully right about
9,
that.
11.
I'm going to be paying very close attention.
22 points of damage. 2 shot. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
I need it individual.
Oh.
I need the bullet damage and the magic of that damage separate.
Oh.
That's what I meant by
crap.
individual.
I moved my dice. Would you mind if I re-roll?
Please
If I
do,
were-
because I need them again. Separate.
Individual damage. Okay. Sorry. I didn't know that's what you meant. Sorry.
What did you think I meant?
I don't know.
I thought you meant per hit.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So, bullet damage will be 11 and 9, and magic damage will be 5 total.
You notice that your bullets don't do the same amount of damage that you thought they would. But you do see him like...
My weapons are enchanted. Hold on.
Does that make them all magic?
The amount of damage that it looks like, does it look like it's more from the physical attack or that the enchantment was more effective?
It looks like the enchantment was more effective.
Okay.
Well, do you want to play cards?
Yeah.
Make no mistake. If you just hit it real hard, it still takes a lot of damage.
Or splits into 2 tiny ghosts.
He's a part-time slime, so. Oh, that rhymes.
That was my
I liked
boyfriend's name in high school.
Part-time slime.
Oh my god. All of y'all are terrible.
How we looking, Cassidy?
Huh?
Is
Oh.
it magic? Or
Yeah,
is all the damage magic?
All my weapons are enchanted.
But
so
it's just magic damage. The whole thing isn't magic, right?
Well, the bullets do physical damage. And
Right.
to magical creatures. Yeah. So
All right.
what the hell? What the hell?
What the heck? Whoa!
Underneath Dragon's Breath it says additional magical
I get pissed off and
secrets.
throw a rock.
It goes right through him.
Son bitch.
Alright, so next in the order is... Let's see, we have my cast. Oh, Ko gets to go next now. Was that a nervous...
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Hold on.
Alright, he is going to use his powers again to lift up another big, beautiful rock.
As a reaction,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use cutting words.
Nice.
Hold on, is he immune to being charmed?
You probably don't know yet.
You are not certain.
Okay. I am going to use cutting words on him regardless. So I do actually need a D8.
You do? Oh, D8?
Well, since I'm basically using my own inspiration,
Sometimes we inspire ourselves.
sometimes we inspire ourselves to hurl insults at the person attacking.
Yep. Any gun I've worked on is magical for the purpose of overcoming the resistance and immunity.
Okay, so he probably took more damage than that.
It was 11, 9, and 5.
Yeah.
My weapons start to glow.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know why that was the
So-
most
And I look at
interesting
them and
part.
go, that's new.
Whatever he is rolling, he gets subtracted 2 from it if he's not immune to being charmed.
And that just happens? There's no saving throw?
It's an inspiration die. that I'm using against him.
Oh. So he's going to be taking a -2 to all of his stuff now?
I think it's just the one.
It's just the one.
All right, and what was it to? I'm sorry. -2.
Whatever he's rolling right now, whatever he's doing, he gets a -2 to it.
There's a -2 to hit. Like if he rolled a 16 to hit or whatever, does it become a 14?
An attack roll, ability check, or damage roll.
Ooh.
Nice.
So he's rolling to attack, so that's what it's on.
All right.
So I'll just use cutting words real quick. Say, you're lame and your hair's stupid.
What is this?
What's all this, please?
You look like
Doesn't
a
scare
hill.
me none.
Your cutting words distract him enough that as he goes to throw the rock, it doesn't really go anywhere.
Ooh.
Neato.
He's not happy about that.
Ah.
That's fair.
He doesn't seem happy
Yeah,
in general.
He doesn't seem happy in general.
All right,
We
next
should
up,
really have like a sit down
is-
discussion.
Lorna, who is taking her turn to make sure that Runner gets out of the battle zone.
Does she drown him in the puddle?
The
No.
danger zone.
Yeah, she's getting him out of the danger zone.
What is she using?
And I'm like, Lorna.
Is there maybe
Lorna.
a highway? Is
Lorna!
there a highway in here?
What?
Oh.
Danger zone.
No, she's taking him over to that far corner.
Over here?
Yeah, since that seems out of the way enough that he won't get hurt. And
And maybe we can't hear him crying.
We won't be able to smell it whenever he wets himself.
Oh,
Yeah, right?
good.
All sorts of advantages here.
next in the order, Crusher.
Hey! Well, I don't know what else to do, so I'm gonna yell out. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know. And I'm gonna run up and just take 2 swipes.
Alright, is your weapon magical?
My weapon is not magical. It is just an axe.
Alright, give me the damage separately then.
Alright.
Separately from one.
Like separate from each other, like individually.
Okay, first.
Well, also, roll to see if you hit.
First one is a 20, not natural.
Alright.
Second one is a 15.
Yes.
Both of them hit?
Yes. both of them.
Alright.
He is a ghost. He has no armor. He's
That's
very easy
absolutely
to hit.
fair. Alright. So, first one is 10 points of damage.
Alright.
Second one is 14 points of damage.
Alright. Your swings do land, but they don't seem to be doing as much damage as you would have hoped.
Does he look like he's wincing a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's wincing. Like, you look like you're doing damage, but you
Okay.
don't look like you're doing as much damage as you're used to.
That's fair.
Let me math.
Oh, we might have been followers on Twitch. That was what I was saying.
Hooray!
No, what?
Hello, everyone.
We have more followers on Twitch.
Yay.
Alright.
That looks like small.
We're back to the top of the
I am
round.
kind of small.
So, Kara, it's your turn.
It's a small follower.
Let's see. I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath again.
Alright.
Ooh.
And what are you using for that? Like, which breath are you using? Sorry. I should have been more specific. I need to word better.
Yeah, DM. Learn how to words.
Hey, I don't need to know how to words.
This from the
It's okay.
bard who's like, I mock him.
I'm gonna insult him, and to do that, I'm gonna say some mean words.
Or just insult people using Mean Girls quotes.
Get in, loser.
I'm not
I
gonna
love
take the
how
ghost
you just
shopping.
swear anything. That's not in that, but you know.
I like that was not a Mean Girls quote, but it was still in the,
It's John
in the
Mulaney.
spirit.
That's the thing I'm sensitive about.
I throw my rifle.
Oh my god, that's
I throw my
that is
rifle
so
to crush
Wait, whose turn is
Han
it?
Solo style.
It's
It's
Tara.
Tara.
It's his-
Well, that's why we're all
Kara,
talking.
Kara.
She's
The
dragon's
guard's turn.
breathing.
Exactly.
Uh,
Well, also, you're not doing anything, so.
That's true. I'm gonna. Okay, so I have. Oh, that's probably necrotic damage.
Ooh.
I was trying to figure out what the skull and crossbones. It might also be poison, but I'm thinking the poison one is the one with skull and crossbones in a droplet.
I mean, most likely.
Probably don't want to use
Is his body
necrotic
in
on
this
somebody
room?
undead.
You don't know.
Wouldn't
You're
think.
literally standing here looking at a fucking ghost. Who's throwing shit at you.
We
I was
need
thinking
a,
if his body
we
was
need
in
a
the room, I could
swear
really
jar.
piss him off.
Let's go with fire.
Okay.
Fire!
Okay. Hold on, let me
Bring
read.
fire
You know, if you eat butterscotch, you get good luck.
Did you know that if I eat butterscotch, I puke into trash cans?
And do you not associate that with luck?
Not even an insult to people who like butterscotch. I just really hate butterscotch.
Rude.
It's so gross.
Josie does not like you anymore.
Josie isn't even here to hear this.
She's probably found it on her floor by now, though.
Oh yeah, remember, she's got eyes and ears everywhere. For all you know, she's friends with crab people.
She's friends with Cove.
She talks to him through a Ouija board. Sorry.
Just kidding.
What kind of dislocation just happened?
I didn't. That's just my arm. My arm does this. This is how it looks.
Her wrist does that. Or my nose.
Okay,
Still my
So-
wrist.
so I'm gonna fly and land on your shoulder again because I don't want to actually get you in the cone of
The cone of fire.
dragon's breath that I'm spewing.
Crusher goes into tank mode.
Is he raging?
I get to be in the turret.
For all of the viewers,
I
Cass has written Rage Dummy across her entire character sheet in dry erase marker.
I can't believe I forgot.
and
You still forgot?
Yeah, I have to do it next turn.
That's adorable. You're precious, yes.
10 points of fire damage to the ghost.
Okay.
Holla!
Holla, holla, forward, dollar, dollar.
That's
Please
weird.
don't say
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
All of us like,
that.
no,
Don't
you,
like that.
you can have that back.
I don't know what to do with this. Alright. Maka.
You know what Maga can do? She can run over and sneak attack. It might not do as much damage, but he's
Can you sneak
engaged.
attack, though?
Yeah, because he's engaged with somebody within 5 feet of him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run over. 10, 15.
Oh, do
Yeah.
you want to move me? So
Yeah.
I'm standing like right behind Crush.
Yeah, just have her mini standing behind Crusher.
I'll be over here!
Cassidy's just like,
That's what these are
And
for!
I stab
Yeah,
with. I'm gonna
range-
stab him with
range
my
weapons,
short sword because it does more.
The,
And is it magical or not magical?
Do
No,
not
they're
go well
plus
with
1, but I don't think that makes
I
it
said spells
magical.
I don't think
with,
it does
range AoE
either, but
don't do well with
Plus 1.
barbarians.
Oh, it is magic.
okay.
we like
The plus
kill
1 bonus to attack and damage
This
rolls
is a
made
cone.
with this magic weapon.
All right, cool. Then you're
You're
good.
standing right
Go
next
for
to
it.
And
You
it
don't have
to
does
get you
not
in the
say what kind of magic.
without
All right.
standing.
If
on
you
your
have multiple attacks, you can give it to me all at once.
Okay.
Did you? Crit?
Oh, honey.
Yes, I did.
What did you roll?
A 1.
Dropped it.
Because I rolled the wrong dice
Yeah.
that I hate. But
Maka hits a puddle
But-
and falls on her face.
I can stab again with the. But I'll have to give it all separately because the other one has to be like. Well, it's still plus 1.
If it still says it's magical, then
It's still
okay.
magical.
Then you can just stab again.
But I don't get to add all the rest of the stuff. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try and stab him with my dagger, and if I do hit with it, I can still sneak attack.
Throw it that way.
No. Yeah, that one is a... That might not hit either. That is a... Well, it's a 15.
That'll hit.
Yes!
Hey, Bucket
Again.
hit something!
Again, this thing has no armor. It's a ghost.
I'm so
Ghost
happy
is-
about that right now. Okay, so this
Before anyone
is...
says it in the chat, I changed some of the rules around a little bit because I didn't give them like special shit to find in the thing.
Okay, it's 1d4 plus
Don't judge me.
5, but I don't get the plus,
Ghosts
so
don't
it's
exactly work this way, but I don't.
2, but also
Don't judge me.
2,
I want y'all to be able to do something.
2 plus 13, so
13?
15 total.
15 total.
I changed it. I
Okay.
refreshed the screen so the previous guy.
Mark, attack something! And she
Hey,
goes,
Bucket
take
hit
that, you
something!
non-Irish bastard!
All right, Cassidy, it's your turn.
I'd say it's. Let's see. 24 and a 17 hit.
Yep.
Cool, because he ain't got no armor. Should I just add all my damage together? Or you still want it separately, since my weapons are magical.
You can go ahead and give it to me together.
Okay. 15. Oh, 30 points of damage.
All right.
I'm expending a grit point to cast Give Him a Scare.
What
You're
does
gonna
that
scare a
do?
ghost.
Yep. Why not? Can I?
You
Is
can-
there anything that says I can't cast Give Him a Scare?
I mean, no, but
What if he's a pansy? We don't know.
okay.
Maybe my gun has some sort of other effect. I don't know. But I'm casting Give Him a Scare, get ready to make a saving throw. So.
I mean, most ghosts seem scared already.
Okay, I'll take it.
Part of why they're
What
so
kind of
mad.
what kind of save
Yeah.
is it?
You have to beat a 27.
Okay.
What kind of DC is that?
Sorry, let's see. Give him a scare. Fire blank charge air. Hostile creatures within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. DC equal to your grit or save
There's
DC.
the modifier you were looking
On a failed save, the creatures are frightening you until the start of your next turn. After
It
the next
says
turn,
your grit save DC. It doesn't say roll against it.
It's
Yeah, you
it's
don't.
wisdom. It's a
But you
wisdom
wouldn't
save.
roll against it.
It
Oh.
says wisdom against your grit save DC.
Yeah. What's your grit save DC?
wait, what?
Well, it's your spell DC basically. It would be your grit DC.
Go.
I could be wrong.
It's not set up that way. Where does it talk about your grit on this
Make
thing?
a wisdom saving throw DC. I have 3. I have 3 grit points. So
Hold on. Go over
I just
to
used
limited use. That tab right there.
8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your dex modifier.
8 plus my dex modifier.
No,
Okay,
8 plus
your
proficiency bonus.
is 3 plus your dex modifier.
5.
So 8 plus 8, 16.
Oh, okay.
16.
Yeah. Wisdom save to beat 16.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
he rolled 18, so.
Okay.
That didn't work.
No, the ghost just looks at you like you're an idiot.
I throw a rock.
Doesn't do anything.
This is gonna work eventually, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's what
So
D&D Beyond says. So
Yeah, makes sense.
it is now Ko's turn. And
why
you
does
see-
he get a turn every round?
And you see him disappear.
Oh,
Rude.
man.
And then you just hear a laugh echo in the chamber. And you see 3 giant crabs crawling out of the water.
It's
Oh.
okay, I was getting hungry.
So while we have a free moment before we fight crabs, because we're already fighting,
Yes.
I'm gonna ask, what's his face? What does this amulet do?
Oh, you're asking Runner?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know exactly. I don't know if now is the best time to be talking about this.
No, it's a great time to be talking about this.
It's gonna be harder to talk about this when you're dead. Didn't help, but I wasn't trying to help.
I mean, it helps me just for self-satisfaction.
I just know that people that are like, you know, forgotten, it helps them, and that's all I know. They didn't exactly tell me how this works.
Okay, I'm gonna puzzle on that for a minute.
Or not forgotten, abandoned.
Abandoned people. I don't see how this gives them like Aquaman powers, but okay.
Wait, can Aquaman just
Weird flex.
Powers beyond smoldering.
Alright, well, he summoned crabs, and they will go in the next round. Meaning that they'll be dead before the next round because y'all hit hard. But it doesn't matter, it's
Whose
fine.
turn? It's
Next up is Lorna. Who... I'll try to get as much information as I can out of him.
the crabs.
Lorna.
I don't think they talk.
Oh, she's talking about Runner.
He doesn't talk
Watch
either.
me,
Not doing that.
Fair.
Next up is Crusher.
Alright, I'm going to go up to the crab basically right in
Crab
front of me.
blue, crab yellow, and crab green.
Crab yellow.
Look at me, I actually made them different colors so people can actually tell.
It's like
the
Joe's
difference.
Crab Shack. It's all these
Right.
colorful.
You know what?
I'm
Better
going
than
to
anything.
rage with my bonus action.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank
Is that
you.
a new ability you got in between rounds?
It's not.
Oh.
I'm going to go ahead and take my first swing at this crab. That is... Crusher just accidentally hits himself in the face with his own axe.
Maka
Did
goes,
you crit one?
I'm going to
You-
take another swipe.
You do a swing and a miss and then...
Whack!
Whoosh.
And then...
It's a whoosh.
Does 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
10 with your modifier?
Yeah.
was that
Well,
a 2?
I rolled a
There's-
1 and a 2.
I was gonna say, there's only so much worse you can do from that roll, which is to crit fail.
I'm going to stay over there
Those
for a
are in
second.
jail now.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's my turn.
She wasn't raging
You just
before.
whiff over the crabs. Whoosh, whoosh. Kara, it's your turn.
Are you thinking of your friend Crab and get distracted?
I think I am. No, Crusher looks
Maybe
at
you
his
were
axe.
just too tall.
Crusher looks at his axe slightly confused.
Yeah, start the fire!
You know what? You
I'm gonna be hungry
you don't
after
wish over
this.
them, but like you wish like right next to them, and the crab just like tick 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 skitters to the side.
Crusher starts trying to play whack-a-mole with the crab.
Ah, that's gonna be fun. Okay, I'm gonna get on Crusher's shoulder again.
Uh-huh.
I wonder how long till Crusher
15-foot cone.
Crusher stops going.
Oh.
And
Something
I'm
lands
gonna
on
do
him every
Dragon's
2
Breath
seconds.
again because I don't have very many offensive spells, and someone just told me to use fire again. So I'm gonna go with that.
Who was telling
Cassidy's-
telling my players what to
Cassidy's
do?
stomach
Let me
slowly,
keep doing it.
just
This is fun.
slowly growls like,
Here's ready for a crab roast.
Roasted
Oh,
crab.
dude, you should finish them off, and when the ghost returns, we're all just sitting there eating the crab. That's amazing. Like, oh, what's up?
Who has a lemon and
We're
butter?
actually Cast it at a higher level this time because I have more of that particular spell level. It's a lot of finesse here.
Fair enough.
And so they can save for half with a successful DC 15 reflex save.
Dex.
I'm guessing that might not have happened.
Only
It's
one made
nice
it.
to know that they could have avoided the
So,
fire and the
They
flames.
get 15 points of fire damage, both blue and yellow.
Did she just wipe out the crab?
Wait, how, you said 15?
Yeah, wait. Yes, 15 points of fire damage.
And you said you don't get to decide which one didn't make it.
No, because cone.
I said how much fire they get.
Oh,
You said
It's
both
in a
blue and yellow.
it's in a cone.
It's a cone.
Oh,
She's
It's
not
in the
saying
cone.
which one
I
made
thought
it.
I thought the cone was hitting all three.
No.
Oh, I rolled too many dice. So neither of them made that.
It's very generous of you.
I'm gonna be nice. Yellow and blue. What?
Are you looking at pictures of roasted crab on the internet?
No. A friend of mine tagged me. So I just-
Cassidy can't be tagged. Get your head in the
Alright,
game,
so-
man.
Those two have singed crab armor. Shells, that's the word. Shells.
Good old crab armor.
You can kind of hear her meat sizzling inside. They're not holding on by very much.
But they're not dead.
So wait, they're still alive?
They're still alive.
Sweet.
If you do more fire damage
Is
at
it-
them, they
is it
might
me?
Next is
finish them
Maka.
off nicely.
I'm gonna
Hey!
run up to this yellow one.
I actually
Or
have
just
something.
kind of walk over.
Saunter.
Yeah. And stab at it with a short sword. And if it
How
hits,
close
I
are
get to add sneak attack again.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, this is
So that one's-
this is all
That is a
at level 3 outfit.
short
I can carry
sword,
weapons
6 plus
without taking a turn.
8,
So,
so 14.
14 will hit.
so long as I'm not
Okay.
Hey!
So
You get to stabbity a crab.
it's gonna be 4d6
it's
plus
cold.
5.
it's cold.
It's probably
Give
good.
it up.
So that's 11, 14, 15, 16, 21.
You overkill the crab. Like, you stab, like, your sword goes straight into this crab. And it just suddenly just stops moving.
It's like pinned to the sand.
It is.
Just this
pinned.
chitinous crunch.
And I'm like, look,
Like,
everyone.
you cracked the armor a little bit, so now you can get to that cooked crab meat.
I made, what are they called? It's crab
Shish
skewers.
kebab.
Shish kebab. Crab shish kebab. It's already cooked.
Alright.
And then,
Oh, you still have.
no, because the other one is the unarmed melee attack, and I killed the only thing in my melee range.
Gotcha.
Oh, but I do have movement. So, yeah.
You can't. Can you move and kill and move again?
Well, if I have the movement and I only move 5 feet,
Oh, that's true. Go
it's gonna be like basically it's a 2-weapon fighting. So it won't be sneak attack, but I can stab at this one with my short sword as well.
Okie dokie.
So that would be 25 to hit.
Absolutely.
That's suspected. And then this one's just gonna be 1d6. So 3.
3 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
He is still up, but he's kind of weak on his little crab legs.
I damaged 2 things in 1 turn. She was
So-
weak from stabbing the other one too many
It's
times.
your turn, Cassidy.
So there's 3 left.
There's nope.
2.
There's 2. One is healthy and one is almost dead.
Are they within 30?
Of each other? Yes.
And of me?
Yeah.
Cassie reaches into his coat and pulls out a sawed-off shotgun. It's 2 attacks, unfortunately, because I'm giving them both fucking barrels. Oh wait,
Dude!
it's like,
YouTube!
and it's a cone too. Ooh, 1 is a crit.
Oh
Crit
my.
which way?
Which one have you decided to crit on?
Which one's healthiest?
The green one.
Green.
He's getting the crit.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay.
Boy.
Oh boy.
So, oh my god. He is taking from 1 shell, what was that, 12 points of damage. The other one is going to take 11 points of damage. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, 16.
Right. Which one gets 16?
Wait, sorry. I'm wrong on that.
Do one at a time. Do one attack at a time.
11 and 13 from both barrels. One's going to take 11, one's going to take 13.
All right, what is that total?
Well, it's yeah, it is a cone, so it's hitting all of them. That's 24 points of damage then.
You kill both of them.
In a cone.
Nice.
You murdered the blue one, the one that had two.
I've been waiting to use that shotgun.
He had 2 hit points left. The blue one did, and you just massacred the fuck out of him.
Both barrels.
I need to get some like royalty free Celine Dion.
Yeah, probably.
And that gun needs to be reloaded before I can use it again.
So you're gonna have to. So you don't get your next turn.
Well, no. I'm just not going to use the shotgun.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So you see, one crab. The toasty crab is now dead. So now you have 2 toasty crabs, and the healthy one just rolls over dead.
I would like to think they comically kind of flew back a little bit.
They would. That's not even
absolutely.
comically. That's just science.
That's not a brag.
But you ruin their meat because it's going to be pellets throughout.
Pellets
Just spill out the
That's
buckshot.
disgusting.
I mean, the yellow one was still there.
I mean, at this point, we have like 9 giant crabs.
I aim for the body. I'm not aiming for the claw. That's what the good meat is.
It was a shotgun.
Well, it's a cone. There is no precision damage on this thing. Just that way.
Did I need to make a saving throw?
Yeah, did
or
he hit
anything?
me?
No, y'all are not.
Y'all are fine.
Because, like, if
They
you
were far
aimed
enough
it this
away.
way, it would have been fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we were both within the range, and I don't know how
Well,
accurate
we
he
will
is.
Walker just kind of looks over like.
It like hit like your robe. It didn't hit you, but it went through part.
It's okay. It's not in great shape.
My bad. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Fair enough.
All right. Next up would have been the crabs.
At least you called it. They'll
Oh
be
no,
dead
I knew
before
they.
their
I knew they
turn.
were gonna be dead. They're not very strong.
Mm.
They were just like Aquaman summoned from the ocean,
Nice.
which I didn't think about until y'all pointed that out. Thanks.
None of us tried to talk to them.
Hey, Kara, how heavy are you?
I'm only about 70 pounds.
You start. I need you to make a throw for me.
A throw?
A saving throw. I don't know why I picked this board up as if it had my shit.
I don't know why you did that either.
I'm going to need. Yes, I'm going to need
Let me
you.
actually look at my description. Yeah, I'm about 70 pounds.
I'm going to need you to make a dexterity or a strength saving throw.
Incidentally, dexterity is my second best saving throw.
I know, but
The
unfortunately,
strength way down there? That's
I
how
can't
it
do
is
this
for
to
me.
anybody
I'm a
else.
bard.
Yeah.
I have no use
You're
for
like,
stuff.
enough strength to play my little lute.
24. Incidentally, math, not a strength level.
Bird brain.
You feel something pulling you, and you do get off the ground. Like, you feel something is forcing you off the ground, but you drop back down.
Hopefully not onto Crusher.
No.
I'm like trying to grab her because I don't think she's doing this.
You don't get the
I
chance
miss,
to.
okay.
Yeah. You feel her
You're not
leave.
hitting things great.
You feel
today.
her leave your shoulders, and then land back down.
You okay?
Yeah, what the heck was that?
Somebody hold on to the bird.
Oh,
Do we see that happen?
Oh yeah, y'all saw it happen.
yeah, I
And-
experienced that.
I
What
couldn't
am
have done
what am
anything,
gonna
I was
roll
just
to
curious.
See if I can, off the cuff, figure out what the heck just happened to me.
You can make an Arcana check of some kind or a knowledge check.
Can I, since Arcana is a proficiency?
We're not in combat.
Oh no, y'all are still in combat.
I was going to reload that street sweeper.
18.
18.
Like 10 for knowledge arcana, because I don't know much about arcana.
Alright, you have a pretty good idea that the ghost was trying to do something. Yeah, you got so much knowledge.
That wasn't just the breeze. You're welcome.
Everyone's so helpful tonight. With each other.
Well, thank you for confirming my strong suspicion. That was not me doing that.
You didn't seem to know what was going on.
Well, despite the fact that I can cast magic, I know jack all about magic, apparently.
That's okay. It's still totally safe for you to use. Apparently.
It doesn't matter. I'll get you one way or another.
Come fight like a man. Or a chick.
Or, like...
Or a bird.
Come
something
fights
visible.
like corporeal.
Nice.
There we go.
Nailed it.
You see a light up at the top, because I should have made this more known. He is emitting a 30-foot light around him, like a glow. And you see that glow reappear at the ceiling.
Which is about 50 feet up.
Which is 50 feet up.
Whose turn is it?
He just ended his turn. So, next in the order,
Did not I go before him?
you're at the top of the round. Cassidy just went. He goes after Cassidy. You did Dragon's Breath again on the crabs.
Yeah.
And then I'll blast him with a shot.
Yeah, I haven't gone since you did that.
Yeah. Next up is Lorna. Lorna is still interrogating. Yeah, she's interrogating Runner, who is more, like, he's becoming less scared and more fascinated because he didn't realize that it could do this. So he's just
Like aliens before they blast
make
you
that
off the
face?
earth. Like,
yes,
ooh, it's so beautiful.
yeah.
Maka's like, Lorna, can you help us?
This vaguely disgusted look on his face.
Hold on, let me see what she can do.
I don't know if she will, but that's what Maka does.
Hold your horses, hold your horses.
Maka looks over at Crusher and she goes, it doesn't mean horses.
Got it.
Should I get chibi or?
So I'm not gonna lie, everything she can do will probably murder the boss. So she's not doing anything. Sorry, folks.
I think you'll have this.
Yeah, she's pretty much in a y'all got this handled kind of thing.
Show yourself, you damn coward.
The docent.
I'm up here, you dumbass.
Oh.
We're staring at your spirit boobs, apparently. Your face is up there. We get it now.
I hate all of you. So, Lord is not going Crusher, it's your turn.
Since
Well,
I didn't use anything as a reaction, I haven't used a reaction, can I take out the hat and just hold it and be like, I know you don't like it, but, and if he chooses, he can come get it?
I mean, it's up to him.
Like, he'd have to come get it because it's not
Yeah.
my turn. But I could hold it up and be like,
can she do that?
Yeah, she can hold out the hat.
All right. Yeah. Crusher heaves a sigh.
Oh, I should probably put him in the where he is.
Oh, yeah.
but he's up at the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a dice on here, so he's flying.
And he's, well, you said the ceiling was 50 feet, so what, 40 feet?
No, he's 50 feet. He's touching the ceiling.
Oh,
What is the speed of the hat?
it's
Normal speed.
Our movement speed.
Yeah,
Our
whatever,
movement speed.
whatever your movement speed is.
Okay. Then I'm going to float in his direction.
If I held it out and you grabbed it, we could get it without moving because we're within 5 feet of each other.
Okay. Yeah. So 1, 2, 5.
Put him on that when you get there.
So 35. Sorry. So I'm gonna go 30 feet in his direction and 10 feet up. Does that make sense?
All right, so you're only 10 feet up.
I'm only 10 feet up, but next turn, I think I should be able to get to him.
Unless he figures out something brilliant, like flying away. But I figured I could throw my weapon.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, we are back to the top of the round. Kara, it is your time to shine.
Yes, it is. Incidentally, I also have a movement of 50 feet.
So you can get to the ceiling.
I can get to the ceiling.
We have to get those risers. I know, like, we don't have to do critical role, but have you seen the clear risers?
I don't watch it, I listen to it.
There's a clear, like, they're like cake stands almost that somebody makes, and so you can, it's nice. And they're in 5
like
foot little increments.
It's like Star Trek chests.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
About
And
3D chess.
Is that what they called it?
No,
with
it's what it
my
is in real
movement, I
life.
should be, and how
What they
far away
play
I
with, like,
actually got from him from where I
Movies
am.
spinning all over it.
I
It's not
am
different.
about, hold on, math. And then 30. So I'm actually. Why are we calculating this like it's a triangle? That's stupid.
I just see the Zach Galifianakis gif where all the numbers are going by.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
technically with
Except it's the
math,
confused person face.
the distance between them is a squared times b, or
Right, how far
b
away is that? Is
squared.
that over 40? Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah, and that's
I gotta
the is equals c squared.
You're,
It's c
it's 50,
squared that we're
he's
looking
50
for.
feet up.
Oh, okay.
So not only do you have to get over there, but then you have to go up 50 feet.
Yeah, since I can move
Wait,
straight
no.
through the air,
40
I'm
times
not
50.
navigating the two
No,
sides
a
of the
squared.
triangle.
How far
So,
away was
I
she?
should actually be able to get pretty much all the way to him if I wanted to.
Where's a squared?
Uh,
Is this where you were?
no,
What's
I moved.
50 feet
I moved
up
4 squares over.
and
That's
40 feet that way.
50,
20.
40, so that's,
So that's 20.
no,
I'm
that's
moving straight up.
250.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how high are you?
I don't know. I don't know math.
120.
To continue on with the game, we'll say you're 25 feet up.
That's wrong. I have more than 30 feet of movement left.
Well, then you're all 50 feet. I don't know. I don't know math. That if y'all are gonna do something like that, then
Well,
y'all
I mean,
get to figure that out.
strictly speaking, in D&D, their geometry is non-Euclidean, so I can go all 50 feet if I wanted to.
What the heck does that word mean? Not just kidding.
Non-Euclidean? That means we don't have to think about it in a slope. So, yeah, I get all the way to him. And I'm not going to get directly in his face because I'm a bard. Yes.
You said your movement is 50 feet,
My flight is 50 feet.
and he is 50 feet in the air. Plus the
Do you want to quibble over Euclidean versus non-Euclidean geometry?
I don't know what that means, so I definitely don't.
In D&D, for the sake of not having to do that,
Yeah.
they ruled it where the longest distance you go, you don't have to calculate your angle. You just go that distance.
Okay.
So we can do that, or we can figure out the hypotenuse of from 20 feet over and 50 feet up.
whatever. Go.
Do you want to?
No.
It's your rule.
No. Go.
Okay, so I am about where I am right now, right over near him, and I'm going to blow fire at him again, because that seems to be an okay idea. And Dex save 15 for half. 14 points of fire. No, not fire. We'll try. Oh, why not fire? We'll try fire.
And can't math. To save my life.
Dude, same.
For real.
Hold on. Oh!
Oh, so close.
What? Did you throw a dice at him?
No.
No.
It was a little buddy.
Oh my god.
It's a little buddy. Okay.
Oh my god, I just saw bright colors.
Oh!
Sorry, I did not hit
It
his.
tastes so much sweeter with victory.
I did not throw a dice at his tooth. I did not do that.
Well, that's why I was worried because he went, "Oh, I'm like, what did you do?"
I think I'd be yelling a
Because
little bit louder.
I also just rolled a red dice and I saw a red gummy go flying.
What do you think? Cass had enough of his shit now.
Yeah.
Okay, so next is Maka.
Yes.
Hang on 1 second. It would be 48.98 feet. Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah.
Because it's a triangle, a squared plus b squared. Just so you know. I put 40
Jesus
and
Christ,
50.
Y'all
I
are
just
really
had
No
to
more
know.
math. You know what? You want no more
That's
math.
what I said. If you want to quibble over it, we can.
Over
5,
the
10,
Euclid.
15, 20.
Over Euclidean
sorry?
versus non-Euclidean
What?
geometry. If we're not quibbling over it, I can get 50 feet. If we are, I'm still only 3 feet away from him.
I'm going to move
So it
on.
doesn't matter either
You know
way.
what? No one's allowed to math anymore. Sorry, guys. Math's now thrown out of the
I have
game.
math.
Okay,
It leads
so let
to
me give
teenage
it to you
pregnancy.
die by die.
Anyway,
Alright. I get over
Oh,
here.
did it look like he took all of that?
Yes.
Like a-
No. Well, he didn't. Sorry.
I
He
can
He made
get
his save, so
over there,
Son of a bitch.
but I can't.
he did the dodge.
Euclidean.
I have
sure.
on my dagger. It has a 60-foot thrown range. So can I throw it at him from here?
We'll say yeah.
Because it's 10 feet over and 50 feet
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. We're not going into this again.
No, but I mean it should be able to.
Yeah. Good.
Ace
Roll for it. Roll for it.
Okay.
I need a butterscotch.
Did you do 45 feet or 50 feet? I did 50 feet and 40
I
feet.
did.
I did 50 feet up and 40 feet over.
Oh, I was closer than you were. I
Ah.
only had 20 feet. to
No.
move.
I was just wondering
then
about the
50 feet.
equation.
Yeah.
So, then
Yeah.
uber
So
nerd.
you're giant.
Okay.
50 squared.
Cassidy's scaring me. Can you
Take a
hit him for
square
me?
Go.
He doesn't have toy fair up over there, does he?
No, I don't have toy fair.
Do you have social media up?
No, I don't have social media. I'm laughing about what I'm about to do.
Damn it. It was a 12.
Yes.
It does it?
Ghost.
Sweet.
No armor.
So, how close are the other ones to him? Not within sneak attack range, right? Like, they're not with...
No, they're not in sneak attack range.
Okay.
You're not near him.
So then I get
Yeah.
1d4 plus 5.
Need more?
It's not any damage. Where's...
Okay, Kermit.
I need a d4.
Hi ho.
Can I use your rainbow?
Yes, you can use my rainbow one.
No, that's
I
Mickey.
like the rainbow.
Oh, I know.
We're not doing Mickey again.
I'm doing
Stop
the
doing
coming
Mickey
full
Mouse.
voice.
It's 1d4 plus 5. So it's 6 damage. It's 7 damage. Two weapon fighting. I don't think I can do the other because I'm not in melee range. All.
I didn't use my bonus action.
Well, I gotta remember to use that.
I could have kept him from going into the wall.
I know I'm about to.
I just didn't.
And all of a sudden, Cassidy's guns just all jammed together.
What?
Who's being sassy?
We're fighting Magneto. We didn't know.
Ugh. Oh, that would be awful.
Right.
I pick up a rock and fling at him.
I would basically be
Hitting-
Wolverine in that scenario. Just
You
Hitting
would be so fucked. Screwed, screwed, screwed.
For my bonus action, I look at him and I'm like, so take that. That's it.
You're just gonna watch as the dagger fly through it. Like
I hit him.
No, like he took damage, but you just see him just like, okay.
It just kind of gives him a paper cut on his foot, and he doesn't need his feet to move around. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
However, if you get it like right there, right by the toe, it'll be annoying regardless. So
That is true. I'm annoying regardless. Boom.
All right, Cassidy, it's your turn.
Well, so how far across the room is he?
Well, each square
I
is
can only
5
go
feet.
40.
it's a little. It's
Do
like,
you have?
you can actually get all the way to the corner of the room if you wanted to, because you can't fly.
But
So you don't have to worry
unfortunately,
about
he
it.
is 50 feet in the air. And maximum range on a pistol is 30. And on a shotgun, it's 30 as well. That is unfortunate.
You've only
Does
missed
it
For
give
him.
you?
Huh?
You've only
But
missed
he's 50
He's
feet
50
in the
feet up.
air.
He's 50
It
feet in the
doesn't
air,
matter.
which is out of range of my
No,
pistol.
You can get closer to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he
no,
can't go
no,
up.
I'm not going to do
you
that.
can't go up at all. Though.
No matter what, he's 50 feet up.
No, I'm talking about getting like right under him.
5, 10,
It'd
15,
still be
20.
50 feet
You
up.
can only move 4 squares.
Yeah, that's unfortunate
No, he's
for him
35.
because I now have to holster my pistol and pull out my rifle, which has a range of 80.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And also hits like a mofo. So
And
Two
probably
attacks.
won't shoot any of us.
I just go,
Does the range on your gun only have 40 feet?
a pistol is only 30. That palm pistol is wrong, by the way. That should be like 5. It's literally a Derringer. I don't know why I can't.
Pretty sure you mean Palm
My
Pilot.
pistols are 30. My shotgun's 30.
Okay.
But my rifle is 80.
Yeah, no, I thought you were talking about how far you're moving.
No.
I'm like,
They're
you
shooting
should
at
get
them.
away from
I don't
him.
want to get that close to them. That's what the guns are for. So anyway. One is a straight up miss.
Oh yeah, and your gun jams.
Just, huh?
Is it a
Isn't your
crit
gun
fail?
down?
Okay, then my second shot jams. But the other one was at 21.
Okay, that hits.
Alright, so that is 2d10s plus 5
All right,
for one
and,
shot.
yes.
So
and is this a magical weapon?
yeah, I've worked on it.
He made
Does
all
that
of
mean it's
them, man.
magical?
Yeah, as long as I put hands on the weapon and fixed it, I'll reach the thing.
It's magical, but foretellers are all fake.
When you reach 6th level, your skill in modifying creative weapons is noticeably grown. Your proficiency bonus is double for any ability check which uses Tinker's tools. In addition, you learn how to modify your guns to pull Latin magic from the world around them. From now on, any attack made with a gun you've modified is treated as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity.
Nice.
Okay.
That's your ass, Mr. Postman.
That's an OP character. Like,
Yeah, that's no.
addition.
Well, I just know because my second
No, I
shot
mean-
just jammed.
I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm saying that's kind of OP if it's like, oh, you worked on it though, so they're all
12.
magic.
That one
I
shot
cleaned
is
my daggers, but
17.
17 points of damage.
No, that's only because I jammed the other one. So,
hand me that crit failure.
yeah. So yeah, too bad both bullets didn't hit.
All right. Next up is Cove. What's he gonna do?
Oh no. What's he gonna do?
He is going to disappear again.
Please drop down from the ceiling. I can't hit you.
And I'm not close enough to have an attack of opportunity, am I?
No. No one is. And he reappears over here. Wait, no, not that far. Over here.
Is he at least on the ground this time?
No, he's still 50 feet in the air.
Is there a check I can make to see if he is, like, teleporting versus going invisible?
The only way you can tell it is with an Arcana check.
Yeah. Can I make one?
Yeah.
That is a 17.
17? You can't tell for certain, but you know that it's not teleportation.
Because there's time, I think, maybe.
Yeah, it takes a long time to teleport.
Good to know, thank you.
But while he is over here, I'm going to need everybody on...
Damn it.
Do I want to do it to the people on the ground or the people in the air?
Do it to the people on the ground, because
No,
Runner.
do it to the people in the air.
Nope, Runner. I don't want to get Runner.
Oh yeah, Lorna and Runner are
I'm
on the
down
ground
here.
too.
If you want to hurt your own NPCs.
Don't give a more. I don't care. I'm gonna crush. But then again, I could just hit both of you because both of y'all have done so much damage to him. Well, actually, no. You've done a lot of damage and you've done a lot of damage to him.
Well, I did some.
Actually, you know what? He's going to focus on the people on the ground because of that shot you just made. I'm going to need y'all to make a dexterity check.
Hold on.
Huh?
I have a reaction, don't I?
Wouldn't you
I mean,
move too
reactions
far
can
away
happen.
from him?
Reactions can happen.
Dexterity save?
Yep.
Check or saving throw?
Saving throw.
Okay.
Hold on.
How many reactions do you get? Like, I know you haven't had one this turn, but...
Yeah, I haven't used one this turn. I think you only ever get one reaction per turn.
I think so. But
but
is...
I have a reaction, and I also have counterspell.
Okay. How does counterspell work?
Dun, dun, dun.
You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. If it is casting a spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a success, the creature's spell fails and has no effect. When you cast the spell, I can't cast spells high enough level to worry about that part. So.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what level spell this is. Okay. So what is it if it's above 3rd level? What is it at above 3rd level?
I make an ability check using my spellcasting ability, and the DC is equal to your spell's level plus 9.
Okay.
So. What's my spellcasting ability on here? It's very unhelpful. Miss CM.
Mm-hmm.
What does I do? Well, what's my spellcasting ability? Like, what is that?
Spellcasting modifier is what I would assume.
Spell attack or spell modifier?
Spell modifier.
Okay.
We're gonna go with that for now.
Okay.
I'll look deeper into that later.
Please be good. Oh, it's not that good. 10.
That is not enough.
No, it's not. That would
Yeah.
dismiss a cantrip. Which would be completely
Like,
pointless.
oh no, we can't send messages.
Alright, so,
wow.
Maka,
No,
Yeah.
still send
Cassidy,
messages. That's
I'm gonna
really
need y'all
real
to make a
small.
dexterity saving throw.
I made mine.
Alright, what
It
did you
was
roll?
18.
Alright, you're good.
Is this half damage or no damage?
Do anything for me.
24.
24. Alright. I hate both of you.
So it's no damage?
Do you want me to roll for Runner and Lorna?
Oh yeah, I need to roll for them. Roll for runner.
Roll for Runner?
Roll for runner.
I'm gonna use
It's got to be
my
pretty
die that hates
dexterous, right?
Let's see.
Alright, Lorna made hers.
Apparently likes runner.
Really? What is a natural 20 for him? You rolled a 1 for me. How dare you? You're going back and Stupid dice.
I think this you do like a will it blend thing with it because it clearly has an issue.
And it's purple like him.
He's purple.
Well,
Yeah,
his dot
see?
is purple. You can't
Yeah.
see it because Lauren is apparently stepping on him.
So do we take half damage or no damage?
According to the spell, it looks like y'all take no damage. But that's what
I
I'm.
wanted to take half damage. I was gonna remember to use Hellish Rebuke, which I never remember to use. It's all
I
good.
was trying to figure
Yeah. Actually, we're gonna go with half damage. I need to damage y'all. Y'all not getting away from this unscathed. I do not allow.
They actually gonna do anything.
Everyone needs some scrapes on their knees.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounded
All right.
dirtier than I
Clearance
intended.
jams. I might as well relearn with those.
Maka, Cassidy, and everybody else that was on the ground takes 3 points of damage.
Awesome. I cast Hellish Rebuke on it. I still take the
What's the name
damage,
of that?
but basically, Hellish Rebuke, it's a tiefling trait.
Nice.
So basically, I point my finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful.
Is this a thing you can do as a reaction?
It is a tiefling. It is a tiefling once per long rest reaction.
Jesus Christ.
I
What do I need to
another
roll?
D10, a dex saving throw
Oh, wait, you want me rainbow?
of 15.
What do you say?
Yeah,
Did he save?
yeah he rolled.
And
a
I
20.
go, you will not do further to me.
You will not let me.
It doesn't matter. I didn't think of a word.
It was an infernal.
Okay, so it's if he made it, it's half of 11.
That's how you say
so 5.
An infernal.
What is that?
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh!
But I got to use Hellish Rebuke.
That's half of 11.
Yeah.
Alright. As a note, guys, if y'all roll like uneven, let's say you roll 17, then when I half it, I'm going to go with what it would be with 18.
Okay.
And if I'm doing damage to you,
Round. Okay.
I'm gonna round down.
Oh.
Give y'all an advantage. I
That's
don't know
lovely.
why I'm giving y'all an advantage because
Clearly don't need it.
You're gracious.
on some things.
She's like, that will be of great comfort to you in your graves. That
But-
she gave you a fighting chance.
For now. For now.
I'm so happy I got to use
Me
it.
too.
Like it's surrounded by hellish flames. It's the coolest thing.
Dope.
Dupe.
Dude.
Alright.
Dude.
Before we go on to the next turn. Actually, yeah, before we go on to Cassidy's turn, you do see something interesting. You see him, of course, you see him surrounded by flames, but you hear the most god-awful screech come from it.
From his direction.
From him?
From him. Like, you there's no saving throw. Y'all don't have to
Right.
save or anything, but it does make you all just very uneasy.
Does it sound like in pain?
It sounds very pained.
But it doesn't sound like his voice has.
No, it doesn't sound like the cocky.
Yeah, there's a little boy and that
Oh,
goes,
yeah,
bummer.
there is.
Alright, Cassidy, it's your turn.
I have to clear a jam weapon.
Ah, alright, then it's his turn.
Done.
Okay. Carol, you just like...
Like, I want to keep shooting, but I can't.
No, it's more like I'm running out of spell slots. So the stuff that I can cast at him, there's a good possibility that it may not be super helpful. Because I don't think ghosts go to sleep.
Probably not.
I'll give you this one, he's immune to sleep.
I figured.
Considering his mortal body is at rest,
Wait,
technically.
Code just went?
No. It was going to be Cassidy's
Ghost
turn,
now.
but Cassidy has to fix to jam weapons, so now it's Co's turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's not an action, that's a
Cora
turn.
interrupted Ko's turn to laugh at the blank expression on her face.
I thought Ko did that thing to us, and then we...
And then she
Was
did Hellish
that-
Rebuke as a reaction.
That's right. That's
Was
right.
it he
That's right.
attacking
That's right.
everyone?
Wow.
That's right. That's right. I got all
Yeah.
confuzzled there. So it's
I'm
actually.
glad that happened, though, because I
it's
forgot to actually
actually-
mark down my damage.
We're gonna skip Lorna's turn because again she is not gonna do anything.
Pointless.
Y'all are good.
Hot, but pointless.
Crusher, it's your turn.
Okay, can I make it to him? I don't know the hypotenuse.
We're not doing the hypotenuse.
Okay.
But you're
just
up.
gonna stop.
How
I
far
am-
up were you?
I was 10... No,
Yeah, let's not worry about
10 or
that
15
one.
feet in the air.
All right. You can get to adjacent to him, but he's still 50 feet in the air.
Okay.
So on your next turn.
Well, isn't
Well, oh no.
you're,
If you go
you're-
diagonal, that's
you're
right.
steady rising. You're diagonal.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Then yeah, you
Okay.
can get to him. I'll allow that.
without using my action to dash.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay.
We're not gonna. I didn't think about fucking hypotenuse.
So
Freaking hypotenuses
confusing.
in
I didn't
this
think
game.
about dashing last turn.
Well, and then that's why I
Um,
said is that in order to not have to calculate like that, that's the reason that they scrapped that.
Ah.
Because of one too many games like ours being like, wait, math.
Where I
Wait,
sit there
math.
and like
That makes
actually
sense.
figure out
That's
what
what I
the
did.
hypothesis is to find out that it's a 3
I didn't get
difference.
attacked last turn, so bonus action, I'm going to rage again,
Okay.
and then I'm going to go ahead and take 2 swipes at this
Alright.
guy.
All right.
First one is an 18, which I believe hits.
Yep.
And, oh, wait. 7 plus 5, so that is 12 points of damage on the first one.
Non-magical, right?
Non-magical. Second one is also an 18. With 10 points of damage, so that is 23 points of non-magical damage
22.
total. 22? 22 points of non-magical damage total.
All right.
That's all I can do.
You've done all you can.
I don't
Cannot
have
do
an
any
accent.
more.
Cannot.
Cassidy's accent suddenly sounds vaguely Scottish. That's weird.
His name is Cassidy.
All right.
That was more me looking at my Amazon delivery.
Dude,
I want to make sure it gets on the porch.
Amazon's
Fair
are going to
enough.
help us in this
that's
battle.
so crazy in this
They
fantasy
might.
world.
I mean,
Well, she kind of looked over
deliver
and I think she
fast
saw a
enough.
toy on screen and kind of like judged me a little bit. It's like, no, that one's already bought.
I mean, I'm judging you for looking at Amazon.
I wanna make sure
I'm
it
just
gets on-
judging you for bringing it up.
Yeah.
I've already seen one person like walking up to like grab a package.
They're
and
called
open up the
porch
door.
pirates.
Dude turned around
Ah.
and hauled ass. Like he was walking up the sidewalk. Door comes open. This guy was like, "Oh."
How has that affected Cassidy's upbringing?
Sorry. Okay, go.
All right. So as Crusher takes his second swing, you hear that same pained cry, and the ghost disappears.
Is there a little boy in the ghost?
I mean, was the ghost see through?
He's like
Yeah.
this.
He's corporeal.
can't help me now.
Did he crawl out of a TV?
Stop.
Ooh. No. No.
No,
pass.
no, no. Neither one of you.
He does this thing.
And that's where a real pistol comes out. Hey.
That's where my real screaming comes out, so that's coincidental.
Crusher starts crying.
But you do hear a voice. It's still that deep voice you heard, but it sounds gentler. Please, find my body and put me to a true rest.
Ugh. How?
I asked this
Nothing.
question.
And
Where is your body?
someone among you knows. And then
I grabbed that
Runner!
little bastard. I run over and grab Runner.
Onto
Wait,
runner.
whose turn is it?
Y'all are out of
'Cause we're
combat.
okay.
Y'all are out of combat. You killed the ghost.
Okay, Crusher takes off the hat and just
No, you know, I'm kidding.
and runs over to Maka and goes,
Yes, thank you. I put it on. And just
then
trying
you
to float for.
You start
Busy
floating up.
lifting drinks up to
Like
the
I was
stairs you go.
feeling great about
As
myself
I clear my
and
rifle and put
sacrificing
it back
things.
on my back, I pull back out my pistol and just look at Runner.
Oh, no, that's not necessary.
You
That's
have 5 seconds. Where is his body?
And I
I
just
just
look
Four.
at it.
Swoop
No.
down to him.
You just hold it. And I'm like 1, 2, 3, like counting too fast.
1, 2, 3,
Let's
4.
stop.
Where?
It's
the
in
body?
here. It's in here. It's in here. It's in here.
Go to it. Go to it. Walk to it. Walk to it. Or run to it. I don't care.
This is not
Get
necessary.
To it. Get to
This
it.
is not like
Okay, if
he's
it
getting,
is not necessary,
he's getting
then
up
go.
and moving. He's like, he's got his hands out, just walking. Like, okay.
Man, I forgot to flashbang the ghost.
You should have given me one.
Nope.
What?
Ghost.
She said she forgot to flashbang the ghost. I was like, you should have given me one, damn it.
Well, I mean, the ghost was mostly up at the ceiling. so
I've
that
seen you
would've
try
been-
and shoot, and you just jammed all your works up. Why would
I
I
got
give
a
you
couple
one of
of
these?
Tell you what, how about I shoot Runner and just make up for it, huh?
Fine by me.
Cool.
Alright, Runner.
He walks over to the pool of water in the corner.
Crusher follows him.
Yeah, like all of
We're
us, I
following him.
assume.
I figured all of you were following him. That was understood, considering Cassidy's got a gun to his back.
Yeah, I'm done. Done.
I
Well, now I'm still stepping on him.
You're pretty much like on his shoulders.
No. I mean, he's teen-sized. He
Ah.
probably can't hold me.
Oh my god.
That's going to live forever.
And myself, I have had a damn enough.
I wasn't sure how to bury the body,
So
so
you just put it in a big bubble?
well, it's deep. It's really deep. So I like a burial at sea
It's deep.
thing.
You knew where he
Hang on a
was.
second.
You did not give him. This is not how you bury someone.
I
This
didn't-
is not how someone goes down. Do you understand me?
yes.
Okay,
We'll show you how somebody gets buried.
Lorna,
I
we need you to get that body.
I can do
It's
that.
too deep for us.
We're still
She goes.
in the 24 hours.
She's faster than us, though.
No, I know, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna follow her, but like, keep a good distance. But if she needs help, we can still
Yeah.
underwater breathe.
This is her.
And you'll
her
sink like a rock, so
expertise
you
as
should
far as
stay
like
up.
fast
Down.
swimming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
you know what? Rope. I still have rope.
Oh, give her a bit of
Give her rope and say if
Well,
she needs to
She
tie
should
and
be able
just
to pull it
lift.
up. It's in water.
I mean, maybe.
If
but-
anybody
Well,
can
we
get it up
just
faster
tell
than us,
her,
it's
you
her.
know, here's some rope. If you need, you know, if it's too heavy and you can't pull it up, then just tie it around him and bring
Crusher,
it in.
hold this end.
Pull it
say it's
twice
anchored.
to bring him back up, 3 times if you need help for some reason.
and she dives into the water.
I'm reloading.
I'm holding the rope.
Sitting there
Is it time
awkwardly.
for a short
Oh.
rest?
Runner, sit down.
He's already sitting.
Good.
Like, fetal
Sound twice.
position, like crying.
Well,
He
he's
can't
sitting.
leave the room. I still don't trust his ass.
He's sitting there Indian style, like with his hands in his lap, just like.
And now that I've reloaded, I put the gun back on him and just.
So I'm gonna go sit next to him, but like not in a friendly way.
That's my favorite sentence so far today. I'm gonna sit next to him. We're not friends. Like the mean kids that's next to you at lunch.
Am I the only one that's had enough of this damn food?
So, what? If you didn't know what the amulet can actually do, why did you give it to him?
Well, I know there's.
Now I know you said that you thought it would help him.
Yeah.
But how on earth could you have possibly figured it would help him if you have no idea what it does?
I just know that it has phenomenal power. That's what our teacher told us. So
Let me run a thought by you. Have you ever heard the saying "power corrupts"?
I think when I was younger.
Well, maybe next time you have an amulet with phenomenal power, you can keep that phrase in mind and not give it to someone when you have no idea what it does.
Yeah.
And I will slap him hard on the back.
You know, Ray, I got a question for you. If we
It probably didn't hurt that bad. I'm not strong.
if you
It's
make
still shocking.
you make it out of this thing with no extra holes in you and all your limbs and everything, what exactly do you plan to do?
I don't.
Mind you, that's all a theory still.
I don't know. I can't go back.
You
Why
seem to
not?
be a bit of a troublemaker. Consider us trying to scare you straight, all right?
Why can't you go back?
Because I failed.
With
Everything.
Hold on. Go back to who?
The dark one. The
Why do you want to go back to the dark one?
I don't.
And why would you go there?
I don't have anywhere else.
There's a town right out there.
There's a ranch.
A ranch?
quick thought here, can we just shoot the one, put him out of my misery?
No, I look at him. I look at him and I'm using my dagger to like pick stuff off my like casually brandishing it, and I'm like, is there anything else you just didn't think you should bring up? You've already failed the dark one. You can't go back to him. How many other things are you like, oh, this really weird thing happened, and I just thought I shouldn't bring it up. Any of that? Do you have any of that?
No.
Are you sure? You didn't think about the body and you thought we have not killed you.
To be fair,
Deep inside all the
to
nooks and
be
crevices
fair-
and crannies
to
of
be
your little
fair,
brain.
I didn't exactly get a chance to say anything about a body before we got attacked.
You had hours.
You also didn't ask.
We asked everything we could think of, and you're just, no, need to run, don't have a name.
Well, I'm all for a question and answer period here. Let's elaborate more on that back thing. Where exactly might be back? Say I was going to send a letter there. Where exactly would that address be?
You can't go there.
Oh, there's a lot of things I've been told I can't
I
do.
can probably go anywhere
He'll,
that I
he'll
really
kill
want
you.
Yeah, you know, I've heard that too. But the more immediate concern you should have is that I'm going to kill you.
And then where would you be?
Now,
to. Still here.
still here fighting a damn ghost, but one less annoying voice later. And you know what? Sometimes it's the small things in life.
You told us that we couldn't survive the dungeon, and we couldn't fight whatever was in here, and we can't do blah, blah, blah. You seem to vastly underestimate our skills as a group. But basically, don't worry about us. We probably won't haunt you if we all die.
And look at it like this. Should we get there, we'd be less inclined to say, that little sumbitch runner actually showed us where to find you.
Okay, I will tell you where he is,
That's great.
but you have to understand, if you don't have all of the amulets, all of these stones, you can't get in.
That is actually valuable information. Thank
Well,
you.
No, look at you being helpful
And at that
and
point,
not getting shot.
Time.
you're so mean.
He's been such a
Oh, no.
dick.
Look at you being all helpful and not being shot. I'm
About
proud
that-
of you.
He's located, and about that time, Lorna comes back up from the water with
Something gross.
with a very gross body, because decomposition over a month in the ocean is gross. There's barnacles.
Salt water would preserve it so it wouldn't be as bad as fresh water.
But it's going to be
Decomposition
bad.
is still nasty.
Yeah,
It's
it's
still-
going to be bad.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be bad. I'm just saying, like, at least
And-
we have that.
And around the neck, you see a blue amulet. And I'm very upset with myself. I had a document with the description for all the stones, and my computer deleted it.
Oh.
And I'm very upset.
I'm going to go and just take it
Yeah,
off.
I was gonna say, let's get
And-
like a cloth or something. to
Yeah,
not directly
I'll use
touch
part
that.
of my robe and I'll
Yes.
put it in a bag that doesn't have anything else in it. And I look at the group and I'm like, I understand that some of us are more to be corrupted, but I don't think they should be together.
Yeah, I would think they should.
I'm like, and I look and I'm like, I swear to you guys, if I decide to take off, I will leave this with you. It's my only promise I'm making, but I don't want to have a bunch of powerful, weird darkness calling thing by myself.
Our immediate concern is, how are we going to get rid of this? What's something that cleanses absolutely? Oh, yeah. Would you mind spitting hot fire on this thing?
Hang on.
And Lorna kind of says, "This is my area of expertise. I will handle it."
I look at her and I'm like, can I ask you, what is the tradition around burial? Like, what lays bodies from the ocean to rest? How does that work?
Well, normally, you bless the body,
Mm-hmm.
and you set it afloat on a raft, and set the raft on fire and let it go out to
That's
sea.
lovely. My people do that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
This is
We have-
your tradition, or
It's more so the tradition of seeing of his people.
okay?
So, what was all in this room? Anything we can smash apart and lash together and make a raft?
Wait. We still have the boat. He's still
Yeah, we
upstairs.
still have a boat.
We still have his
Oh.
best friend.
Get where we need to
You
go.
mean an effigy? Like,
Exactly. We're setting it on fire.
I'm
Hey,
like,
what about that room where all the
I'm
tables
like,
were?
Lorna,
And
will
books?
you accompany us back briefly? Like, we want to show the people, look, we did this and we're going to lay him to rest now so that the community can be at peace with your people again.
That might be the best. It might be good to bring him back and let his people handle his burial. And let his loved ones know that he has passed on and not gotten lost.
We gotta prep the body. We gotta find some canvas or something.
I mean, we could just drag it behind the boat for now.
Or
let's-
We
alternately,
probably have all
You
that
know, the
stuff
desecration
on
of
our island.
things is kind of what got us into all this. I'd recommend doing it.
That's
tonight.
not
why don't
desecrating.
we like wrap him in like a
Buoyant
canvas or
material.
burlap or something, and then one of us can
Dental records.
can put like I can breathe ice breath onto it and keep him approximately as preserved as he was at the bottom.
And
of
he
his
might
bubble.
float that
Oh.
way.
Yeah.
You can wrap him in my robe.
Aw. Is
Wait a minute. What
Who is that,
what the
Runner?
hell would that leave you with?
that Runner
I
or Lorna?
have clothing under this.
Okay, there's it.
Yes,
Do
Runner.
you?
It's not a dirty
Yes.
subway flasher.
It's a little weird.
He pulls the robe off and he has a tunic and like capri looking
I will-
I'm
pants.
so glad I didn't have to donate my dust.
I will very gently and respectfully wrap the body in the way that I know,
I'll finish
and
it
I will carry it.
and then finish it up with the rope. Just kinda-
While that's can we take a short rest?
I need a short rest.
I don't really regain anything just from an in-character standpoint. I'm
You may
like,
have
I need
a
to
short
sit
rest
down.
if I can have a gummy bunny.
You may have up to 5 after all you bought them, so that gives you 5 you may have.
May I have a
just-
gummy bear?
Yeah.
Short rest.
And I'm
doesn't,
just kidding. You guys can have as many as you want.
Yeah, I don't want Cass out to try to throw it that one. There's still a one at
It's somewhere down there. Too.
I'm sure Layla will find it. Layla's
I don't
No,
wanna
they got the
I
little.
don't wanna, like, touch it.
They got the little bits on there, so you know.
And
Oh,
kind
this-
of, we send Runner kind of to the other side of the room for a minute. And I'm like, I don't want this jackass hanging out, but like, is there a possibility that like this guy's parents might want to help this teenager?
Whose parents? You mean Cole's?
He needs to rebuild a life somewhere.
It's possible, but I'm not sure if they're going to allow someone who
Cass
they may
casually
think
backs
killed
up
him. We don't know for sure what
and
happened
grabs
here.
a big ass crab claw.
What would you suggest or do with this kid?
The best thing we can do is bring him back to the city with us. But from there, it's his decision where he goes.
I just don't want him following us. I don't know why he would. But
So, kid.
you want to be an apprentice to a fortune teller? They need better help. You're not better, but maybe one day.
So, since your whole, what would you call yourself? Your relationship with this dark one that you failed to serve.
Consider yourself a priest or a paladin or...
An acolyte, I guess?
So, since your job as an
Yes!
acolyte has really kind of fallen through, what kind of plans you got? Because you can't go back to him, but there's also this other thing that's called society at large, which you could probably pretty easily reintegrate into as long as you stop wearing robes.
I'm not sure. I honestly expected I was gonna die down here.
Yeah, it
That's
was
pretty
real
miserable.
neck and neck for a minute.
I'm still cracking up another. You gotta try this.
The crab.
Yeah, I'm over there smashing a crab claw with the butt of my gun.
Corral's over there just like.
No, that's not
Oh, I'm sorry.
like
What?
tear off a
Do you want the claws opened?
I just yanked two more off.
And I'll just.
Crush him
I'm,
open.
I'm pretty strong. I'm just gonna pull them open and start handing it out.
Oh, God.
We all sit there, take our short rest, eat some crab meat.
Do you share with Runner?
I give
Yeah.
him
You
like
hear
a
little
little,
tinks
like
and
I
I
say,
spit out
hold out your
bloodshot.
hands. I fill them with crab, and then I send him over to the other side of the room while we talk about him. and
While we
stuff.
talk about him and stuff, okay. He's just gonna sit over there in the corner and eat like a bad child. I mean,
Pitiably, we don't have a card table to pull out.
so you can have a kid's
Well,
table.
I am full and
I make
safe.
him a dunce cap.
So we need to
I
get
make
the hell
him a
out of here.
dunce cap.
So now that we've had our
Out of
short
crab-
rest
out
of
of
eating,
crab shell.
so who's all about getting the hell out of here?
I. And you also see Runner's
Put your hand.
like he has a mouthful of crab. He's like,
You don't
Well,
get a
you
say. Put your
volunteered
damn
to be
hand.
down
in.
here. I mean, strictly speaking, we did too, but that's beside the point.
When during the short rest, I also brought Chibi back and just pet him.
Before we move on, we have been playing for a little bit. Why don't we go ahead and take an actual rest ourselves?
Ha ha ha. Clever.
And then when we come back,
Yeah,
we will continue the saga of the party ripping into a 16-year-old.
And
Well, we don't know that. We just know he's teen size.
He's teen sized.
I hate all of
he is the object of my ire. That's what he is.
Beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Hey, we're gonna sit here and talk about cosplay all this time. We're gonna get back to this game.
Hey, I just turned the cameras on, so you can call me.
By the way, if you guys...
As I hurried through a gallery of all the Marvel Legends. That's what I was doing. Just like,
If you guys want to cosplay us, feel free. That's one of my dreams, is to have somebody cosplay a character I did. That would make me so happy. Nobody wants to yet, but maybe
in high school,
eventually.
a long time ago, I had a webcomic that I was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up not being able to keep up with it with school and everything. But for
Somebody-
Halloween, 2 of my friends surprised me and dressed up like 2 of my characters.
Oh, did you cry?
I did, because
Yeah.
they were like, I dressed up like so-and-so. And I was like,
all right.
Oh, you guys
I
like
would
the thing
actually
I
be
made.
really excited to see like someone semi-accurately portray my character, by which I mean only be 4 feet tall, because it would probably be a
With
kid.
giant wings.
Yes.
with giant wings and one of those pigeon masks, because they don't make a hawk
The
one.
closest I've ever gotten is somebody cosplayed me for Halloween at my Starbucks. She came in with darker eyeliner and all bitchy.
That's
was-
great.
Amazing. And
In
it was a
7th
year
grade,
after I
taught-
left.
for Halloween, I dressed up as my Spanish teacher, so
That's awesome.
there's a lot of strange decisions that we make.
Anyways, hello everyone, welcome back. If you are just now joining us, you missed the boss fight.
We're all dead.
Nope, they all
Right.
survived, much to my disappointment.
I
I'm
think you
sure
mean
she'll try
Co's
again.
disappointment. Because you're our friend and don't want
Yeah,
the worst
totally.
for us.
Totally. They all
Much to the amulet's disappointment.
they also managed to continue to terrify the 16-year-old.
New and interesting ways to scare his ass.
Yes, our teen-sized friend Renner is,
Never gonna live that down.
not any less scared of us than he was before.
Oh, he should be more.
Oh, I think he's peaked at terrified at this point.
I mean,
He ain't
surely
wet
we
himself
can
yet.
Surely we
You
can
don't
get
know that.
petrified.
Oh, he did piss himself.
Yeah, I think so.
No, he hasn't.
Oh.
Oh,
That was
okay.
a joke.
Good for him.
Because that was when he was strapped to your back.
Yes.
So do you really want him
Yep.
to? No, okay.
You get all rusty.
So,
Right, you have wrapped up Ko's body.
Mhm.
I'm planning to take it to the surface.
so that his people can.
Set him on fire, like we've wanted to do since the second we met him. Oh no, wait, that's running.
So let's get back to where it is.
Alright, so as you guys start to leave, Runner stands at the edge of the water that leads out.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
I don't know if I can hold my breath that long.
Lorna, do you have the ability to cast on him or no?
Nay, all I had was what I gave you.
Right. Short rest didn't help with that at all.
Well, I gave you a plant to eat.
All right.
Maka, you're gonna have to breathe forward.
No, no.
Should we not bring a plant for him?
I didn't expect to be finding out.
No, but
someone
you
else.
didn't bring a plant for him?
How watertight are you?
Wait, did
No.
you even need a plant?
no, I didn't have one.
No.
We have,
Which was an extra
I have,
serving
I
of
think I
plant?
have a wine skin that would have to be airtight. Hang on. How long exactly would it take?
I mean, if he holds on to Crusher, it'll be over pretty quickly because he's heavy and we go fast whenever we hold on to him.
Down. We go fast down. Don't we have to go back up?
Yeah, you have to go back up.
Road shit.
It'll be fine. We have to go back to the surface at some point.
How long did it take us to get through the water coming in?
It probably took you guys about, I would say about 5 to 10 minutes.
Of being underwater? Where did we notice any, like, openings above, or was it,
You
it was
didn't
all
look.
underwater?
How confident do
Look.
you feel in your free diving?
Free diving? I've never done it before.
Oh, so probably.
Well,
not
that's a
very
shame.
confident.
Well, it's been
Okay.
nice knowing you, Runner. Let's get the
I
hell out of
have
here.
a water skin that will hold 5 pounds of water. That is about 3/4 of a gallon. That would be kind of a lot.
Is there no part of this place that sticks up out of the water?
There are doors that go up. Yes.
This is the top floor of the temple, and it's underneath the rocket shipwreck cove.
I don't understand what the problem is.
I have a very fair question for you, friend. How did you get down here?
I had one of those plants.
The plants rare?
I mean, I don't know.
Lorna?
Lorna?
I'm not talking to you. Shut up again.
Oh, okay. Not exactly. If you give me a moment, I'm going to look around at the bottom, see if I can find.
I'm like,
some.
I'll go with you.
All right. 4 eyes are better than 2.
Two
This is
eyes
sweet.
are also better than one. I know that's one.
Yeah,
Hey, I should go with you. 6 eyes are better than 2.
they're not. Bye.
All right, and they go diving off. And again, poor child is left
So
with
I didn't
the
snap.
mean bird,
I didn't.
Cassidy, and Crusher, who's the only one who seems to have any empathy.
I
I
didn't
like how
snap
Cassidy didn't
Chibi
get an
out,
emotion
so he's
attached to
probably
it.
hanging
Just
with Crusher,
scary.
which probably makes
I
Crusher
didn't- I
feel
mean,
something. Maybe.
Technically memes
Yeah,
are not
he's
emotions.
he's standing more towards Crusher because Crusher's the only one that hasn't outright been super mean to him.
So
That's fair.
Is Chibi just staring at the water
Because I
like?
just glare at him every now and then.
Chibi's batting at the water a little bit, enjoying the splash. Not going
Doesn't
in.
seem concerned that I left. Rude. This cat is the worst.
I uncomfortably stare at Runner. Just
how's everyone's evening?
Does he always do that?
What?
The looking?
The staring? Yeah, it's pretty normal.
Usually he's talking. Just kidding. I'm not there.
Cassidy? Hello.
yes,
It's metal clanging.
Clink, clink, clink.
yes.
What do you want to accomplish?
Well, I
What's
don't know. I ain't quite figured it out yet. I'm debating whether or not Runner here might become a further problem a little ways down the road.
That's fair.
Like, should I just
You
go
tell
ahead
your runner,
and
like,
be
he's
proactive
defeated.
and deal with the problem?
I mean, there is
'Cause you-
some evidence to support that you don't make the best decisions.
How did you come to work for the, what is his name?
Dark one.
That is just, I mean,
mean,
I
it
know what that
sounds-
means.
Is that what
It
his mom
sounds
named him,
really
or is it-
ominous just right off the bat. So unless you were like some kind of really forcible job fair that you just couldn't get out of,
Are you stupid?
What made you think that going and working for somebody named the Dark One was
Feel
a
like-
choice
I feel
you
like
wanted
that's
to
what
make in
we were
life?
asking. Cassidy, did you hear us?
I'm just it just infuriates me.
I was adventuring with another party, and we were out in the wastelands. And
Wait,
they-
you were in the wastelands.
Uh-huh.
Did you see things that look like me?
We didn't get very far. At least I don't know how far they got. They left me.
Why?
I don't know. They left me behind.
the millstone.
Do I believe him?
You can insight check.
I'll take that.
He
roll.
probably annoyed the shit out of them.
Oh.
Insight. 13.
13.
12.
Right, you believe
I'm
him.
underwater.
Okay.
You believe him.
Okay.
And
As is
I
par for the
was
course.
That roll
on,
would have been for his benefit.
on the
I don't
verge
believe
of dying, and someone in a black robe saved me. And in exchange for saving me, I had to work for his master.
And
So it was like a really forcible job fair.
I love that phrase.
An indentured
Wait.
servitude thing.
You said
Now,
the person in the black robe, you had to work for his boss. So who was the person in the black robe?
He called himself the Maker.
The maker.
These are arbitrary, weird, abstract
and suddenly
nicknames.
Cassidy has sympathy for this little shit stain.
Not everyone who makes things is good. That was Cat and not Marco.
Alright.
It's underwater.
I would hope not.
For servitude. I might know a thing or two about that.
So if this was against your will, why do you not want to help people that are trying to stop that?
I wasn't sure if you would succeed or if you would if that's what your ultimate goal was.
Oh, okay.
I put a hand on his shoulder. Lightly.
Probably
It's
still flinches.
It's alright. Not all chains are physical.
And Mock is not here to translate.
I think I get it.
Yay!
I kind of pull back my glove and just show him some marks on my wrist, like.
If you needed like an explanation.
I think I'm good. What was this? What was this?
I pull back my glove and y'all see scars on my wrists.
What is it from?
What do they look like?
Actual chains.
Oh.
That's why I ain't too kind to slavers.
That makes sense.
Backstory.
I'm more likely to put a bullet in a slaver's head than engage in any type of conversation. Should that occurrence actually happen later in our travels, y'all will know why.
If the slave believes that this is what they are meant to do you still think that it is slavery?
You know how you train an elephant? When they're little, you put a rope around their ankle. It's too hard to break. They're small, they're weak, they can't break it. When they get big, you can put that same rope around his leg and he won't even try. Because he's been trained that way.
So incidentally, maybe not all of your bad decisions are your own decisions. However, you were still pretty obstructive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm sorry about that.
Are you?
I am
Are you
sorry.
sure?
God, he's so mean. I love it though.
Still doing the mean girl bard. Are you?
No,
Did
I
you
just want him to be appropriately castigated. Not that we're being sympathetic to
Well,
him.
now we need to get him the hell out of here so he can try to make an attempt at a better life after this.
Yes, I would very much like that.
Did you believe in what you were doing?
No.
Speaking of your better life moving forward, where are you gonna go?
I don't know, but I'm going to avoid the wastelands.
I would say that's probably a good idea.
I thought about going to Shellport. It's a small fishing. It's another fishing village to the north, and it's not as populated as here. So,
Are you scared of them coming after you?
a little.
Yeah.
What are the chances? Are the chances better or worse that they would be able to find you in somewhere a little more isolated versus somewhere with a lot bigger population?
I'm not sure. I mean,
I take a pouch. There's 50 gold in there.
what?
There's 50 gold in there.
That's your nest egg for whenever we get you out of here. So
That's a
you have
little
something
incentive
do
to
with.
go away.
Love how that was.
Maybe try again.
Thank you.
So the dark one is in the wastelands, yes?
Yes.
Best keep your head down till we put
Does
a
he
bullet
just
in his.
exist there like all the time, or
What color is he?
I've never
is
seen
he
him.
like dark blue?
Yeah, what is the shade of dark we're talking about? Fuchsia?
Are we talking like VV
magenta.
type situation?
Hunter green.
I don't know, but I know that the dark one is just what we call him.
Oh.
I don't
May not be.
Not exactly a fashion choice, maybe.
I don't know
Less
his real
racist,
name.
though.
Maybe it's demeanor.
About that time, as y'all are grilling him on what color the dark one is,
Hold on, I want to know more about the maker.
Lorna and Maka come back with some more of the plant that was not ripped out of another fantasy universe.
I come out and
Yeah.
I'm like, even though I
it's
could
not.
breathe underwater, I'm like, I don't know if I like breathing saltwater, but that was fun.
Look at that and casually like, okay.
Right, and Lorna hands him some. There you go. You should be able to breathe now.
Oh, look at that. He's just getting all kinds of gifts today, ain't he?
He's familiar with the is he familiar with the concepts of the plant?
Yeah, he had some before.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's what I
Right.
got down.
Okay.
He's been down here a little while.
We're like, cool. Who wants to drag the body up?
Yeah.
Crusher's
You
gonna hold
are
it.
gonna have trouble
obliged,
swimming
Crusher.
up anyway.
Well, he has that hat, right? That weird hat.
I do not. It is not mine. It is
Oh.
hers.
Oh,
Does the hat?
Maka, would you be so kind as to...
Does the
Don't
hat
tell me
do
what to
that
do.
Underwater?
It
Does
was a
it do it?
request.
Let's say I tried it. Can I have tried it on the way back up when we went to the puddle?
Yeah, we can say that.
Did it help?
Careful of the decompression.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I hand it to him and I'm like, but you have to carry the body.
Yes.
Okay.
Will I get the bits?
Can we all just hang on to Crusher?
Do you pee or poo?
Do we all just grab the leg on Crusher?
Beds
and go
with
to
your
the-
Nope.
stupid diving.
I'm grabbing Lorna's hand again.
All right, and I'll carry the body.
All right. So he eats the seaweed. It's disgusting.
Like most seaweed.
Yes, exactly.
But not
Hey.
like sushi
seaweed.
seaweed is
Yeah,
good.
not like nori, which is actually delicious.
Yes.
But like slimy, gross seaweed.
That's
which
the
all of
kind
you
I
guys
like.
eat. That's gross.
That's
You
disgusting.
like ground seaweed?
The seaweed salad stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, think that, but slimier.
Mm.
So like
Oh,
canned
yeah, we said-
spinach.
We said like canned spinach.
Yeah, like
yeah.
canned spinach.
Ooh.
Blasty.
God, it's so gross.
All right.
Why?
And yeah, I'm just walking out.
Walking out, swimming. He's kind of holding on to you, Crusher, since you actually sink.
Okay.
Yeah, I was holding on to Crusher.
Yeah. So you have a dead body and two people just holding on. You have a dead body, a person, and a bird holding
So if
on
we're
to you.
holding
I am
the
a
hat,
national-
but
Crusher's
it's
just
not
rising.
on, it has no effect,
No
right?
effect.
Well,
Okay.
incidentally,
So
that
no,
would
you're
probably
holding
help
onto
with
the hat in one
holding
hand.
With
Yeah.
the going under too deep, too fast thing, because we create a lot of drag on you.
I am okay.
We're
with
not.
it.
If we're not going to go into hypotenuse physics, we're not going to go into this.
You
So don't worry
wouldn't
about
get the
atmospheric
bends
pressure.
because the
No, 'cause we
bends
would all
come
be
from
dead.
sudden pressure changes, which you don't have if you're breathing the water.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's true. Well then, there we found the loophole. Aha!
Thank you, Critical Role,
Thank
for
you,
that
Matt
one.
Mercer.
No divers can come in today and do this. Put your hand down.
I'd like to go a little bit more into
Nope. I had to listen to enough of that already.
Okay, go breathe the water for a couple hours
Yeah,
and
now
let
I
us
have
know
the
how
side
it
See,
affects.
see how that goes.
Yeah.
No, I die in less than hours.
All right.
That's why it was
So,
a really
after
mean
about-
comment.
After about 15 minutes, because it does take you a little bit longer since you're hauling a dead body and another person,
That's fair.
y'all finally make it to the surface and to the doors. You're on the other side of the doors that led into the temple. And you notice already that you don't hear howling wind any longer.
Kind of miss it.
It's very quiet, and all you hear is like the dripping in the tunnel.
Oh.
Ew, gross.
It's water.
It wasn't me.
I hope Tomato waited for us.
I went on the way up.
I'm sure Tomato waited.
That's not his name.
He's
Do y'all
not
remember his
here.
real name?
Tamati.
Tomate.
Thank you.
I
His
would like to say
name was
I got that
Robert
from memory, but I
Paulson.
wrote it down. So.
Yeah. So, I guess start calling for Tamati.
Well, we
Hello?
have to get back. Like, we have to
Oh,
trek
yeah,
for a
yeah.
while.
Yeah, and Tamati's there, and he's just amazed because the storm is gone. And the
He's
sun
sitting
is
there for
shining.
like the last
Oh, I'm so
2
glad.
hours, like...
It's been longer than that. It's almost like...
No, since the storm went away.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
the sun is setting, but there's no clouds overhead any longer.
I'm like, you hung out, high five.
I'm so glad you didn't take off and leave our asses here.
I wouldn't...
Fun fact. It was a vengeful ghost of your friend.
Yeah.
I will.
What?
Yeah.
We have time.
That ain't exactly a present that Crusher's carrying there.
Thanks for
And-
your...
We are going to lay him at peace, according to your tradition. Do not worry.
And I'm like, just to confirm, your tradition is that you do like a boat and then set it ablaze on the ocean, right?
Yeah.
So,
Do y'all have like a ceremony beforehand that you do?
or you say nice, assuming there were nice things about him as well, or you
Yes.
say
Oh,
those and all
yes.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, he was your friend, so I guess you would have nice things to say.
Yeah, you probably liked him before you swam
Do
off.
we
and
need to get him back to your people first, or do you want to do it here?
Well, if we do it here, there won't be a boat to get us back.
Fair.
All right. Well, also we got this stowaway here.
He is a loser.
Hi.
Yeah,
And this is,
he's a loser ready to turn over a new leaf.
speaking of which, are we seriously going to keep calling you Renner?
Did you have a real name you wanted to share with us?
I don't know. I've kind of gotten attached to Runner.
That's fair,
That's a
honestly.
good name for you.
Like new identity, maybe even new job description. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, he's going to be fine.
And
Well, I'm saying
Tamati's
like
just
it could be his job description. He could run
Because
errands. Yeah,
He is rather quick on his feet.
courier. He could be a
Hey.
courier.
Be a delivery guy.
So he had a different name before.
I had another name too, but
Either way.
Do you know it?
yes,
Do you want to go by it?
no.
Okay, then Crusher's your real name.
And I'll
I'm
show
like,
you.
well, we've all changed our names, okay?
I'll show you.
Not me.
I haven't.
Me neither.
On right on the top of my, basically where the top of my shoulder blade would be, is 2614.
I thought it was two.
No, it's 2614.
It's
I
not
like
the
Crusher
Les
better.
Mis number.
It's a rearranging of 24601, which is Les Mis. But yeah,
was
so
that what you were called?
I think so. Yes,
That's a terrible name. I like Crusher.
Crusher's got more of a ring
that's
to
why
it.
I am named Crusher.
I
now.
just kind of, I don't say anything, but I'm over there like a little smug, like,
I don't want the potential of having to do addition when I say a friend's name, so
Yes.
works well. So let's cast off.
we had a weight issue before.
Well, I would be fine. Look at him; he's skinny. He ain't weigh a damn thing.
I'm like, Lorna, can you maybe help me keep up if I try and swim alongside? I didn't get quite the workout I wanted before.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so we're gonna swim.
Oh,
Could you hear me roll my damn eyes?
yeah.
We're gonna go deep enough that the currents
we
actually
had-
help us.
If we
Yeah.
had a spell for water walking, we could have Runner run alongside the boat.
Or run behind pushing it.
I think he's had enough.
And I will again sit in the middle of the boat with holding the body.
What?
Yeah, but my weight should have been,
Yeah.
We can all smell it.
assuming
That's
he
Italian
was
wind.
small-ish, that should be as balanced as
Yeah.
it was.
It's still pretty balanced.
Cool.
Y'all set off back for
Calico Bay.
Calico Bay. At one point, the wind is carrying you enough, and he doesn't have to steer. So Tamati takes a moment to say a few words to Ko. They're very touching, and he may or may not start weeping because he still feels responsible.
I'm
In a
telling you,
way.
thank God I'm
Hey,
missing
Tamai, why
all
don't you
this.
just
I'm gonna,
have a seat?
I'm
I'll,
gonna fly so that I don't have to interact with the
I'll, go
Both
ahead,
of us are like, nope.
I'll go ahead and take the con for a little bit there.
I'm bad with grief.
I get to drive
so.
a boat now.
Drake.
And I will do a short, it's not a ceremony, but it's a touching of his head, his chest, and what I would assume to be his weapon hand, and then touch my forehead to his.
Oh.
Gross.
It's very
smell.
sweet.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Samati thanks you because he found that very respectful and
It's a warrior's goodbye.
Me and Lorna are like trying to splash each other underwater. I'm so happy you're missing this. Okay.
you make it back. You all make it back. Lorna, walks up with you onto the shore. All of you dock at, well, all of you except Karad dock. You just kind of land gracefully onto the dock.
We rise like mermaids, phoenixes
Do you
from
do
the
the
water. I do the hair thing, and then I hold my arms out gracefully as I emerge. In my head, I'm naked.
Lorna just walks out like a freaking human being.
I'm like, you gotta make an entrance, girl. Like, with all that going on.
I feel like me just walking up onto the beach is an entrance enough.
That is so true. You don't even know.
Well, normally after such a thrilling adventure, I'd say it's time for some food and drink, but I'm still kind of full from the crab. So just drink then. But
I believe you got some business to take care of first.
yeah, might be a ceremonial drink.
I look at Lauren and I'm like, do you want to touch base with the chief and just make sure you guys are not at odds anymore? Is that a priority?
Oh, I'd love to come along for that little speech. Would you mind?
I would.
This is going to be good. Oh, come on.
This does not concern you in this. This is a meeting between two leaders.
I look at her
So
and like,
what?
may I silently attend?
Nay.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
considered us friends.
We have
but
to
you
go meet with his daughter.
I assume she's gonna be there for the chief in training bit.
I look at Lord, that you would deprive me of such a show hurts me, friend. But nevertheless, you got business to take care of.
Whatever.
She's not amused and does not care.
I look at her, catch her eye, and just roll my eyes, and I'm like, we're gonna go see if Runner can find a place to hang out.
Yeah, he can find his own damn place.
Alright, so Lorna goes to talk to the chief. You see Tamati, he takes Ko's body, and he goes to prepare.
We ask him about like a time and place for the ceremony, just because we want to make sure that the resting thing happens.
Yeah.
I think, it will probably not happen until tomorrow morning when the sun rises.
We still have vacation to do.
Why don't you go tell your pretty girlfriend you made it home okay?
Oh yeah, we kidnapped him.
She gave you permission.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, but also he was in danger. So.
And we're like, and sorry for kidnapping you, but not sorry really.
Are we really sorry about that?
It needed to be done.
Sweet, thank you. I'm glad you also realized that.
Yeah.
I take Runner and I'm like, we're going to the fortune teller.
Huh? Oh, okay.
What?
Let's go, Runner.
Oh, okay.
She's a cool lady.
Well, now this sounds even more interesting. I'll be tagging along on that one.
I figured.
Alright, so you make it to the fortune teller's tent. You see her her assistant is out there.
What
at
is
the-
this thing?
Is this? Are we? What time is it? Ish.
I mean, it's about sunset. Like it's like that beautiful orangey yellow sky.
Magic hour.
Magic
Hey.
hour.
Okay.
You see the assistant sitting there. He's just like,
Hey, you're sorry ass.
Yeah, the feeling's mutual.
And I'm like, guess what we brought? Competition. And we go inside.
he just, she's not accepting visitors right now.
Oh.
You know that thing called closing time.
How's that right
And
now?
we go
Oh.
inside.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a shame. And I whistle really loud.
Can you? Do you not have any manners?
I
Do
didn't
you
see the
not know what
doorbell.
they are?
It's okay. She knew he was going to do that.
I didn't see a doorbell, so I figured I'd make my own.
What was her name?
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
And that's exactly what I yelled.
Sylvia comes out, still dressed
And I'm like,
beautifully.
hi, I know you're not doing fortunes right now that you're closing
Oh,
up,
so
and we're
outside.
not asking you to do that. All right?
You want me to help the young one, don't you?
Of course. You're so good at this. Oh, we want to see if you guys could be of mutual benefit to each other. Maybe you need an apprentice who isn't such an asshole.
Hey,
Adam.
Or,
No, she's right. You're an asshole.
or just an extra hand. He
Oh.
needs...
huh?
I'm totally wrong.
Her name is
Wasn't
Amara.
Mara. I'm
I
like,
was reading from the top of the page instead of the bottom.
I'm like, he needs
Who's her
redemption.
assistant?
I'm not
Sorry.
gonna say
Sorry,
anything
it's her
else.
assistant.
That's right.
You
I
know
forgot.
all the
He is
rest of
sorry.
why we're here, so I guess we're introducing you and seeing if you, or if you know, or if you would be of use. So I guess I am asking you for a fortune a little bit.
Well, I can certainly take him under my wing and see if he is a good fit here. Sorry does not look pleased. Sorry kind of looks grumpy, but he's not going to say
I don't
anything.
care about his sorry ass.
Also, we took care of that little cloudy bit out there. If you want to know the details of that,
She
we
knew
can
we
go into
would.
some serious detail later on.
She probably knows the details.
Also, Amara, just I'm sure you would be able to divine this, but he was pressed into the servitude of the Dark One, and he failed. So there is some inherent risk to hanging out with him.
I understand. I will see what we can work out together. And she holds out a hand to Runner, who kind of takes it kind of shyly, and she leads him into the tent.
In a moment of compassion, I look at Runner and I'm like, are you okay with this?
This is a much better option than dying at the bottom of the ocean, so...
A lot of them are. Great. Glad to meet you. Peace out. And I look at, is it Mara or Amara? Amara. And I say thank you so much for all your help.
Gladly. And as you all take your leave, Sorry just kind of calls out, "Don't come back!" And then you hear as he gets hit over the head.
You better hope we don't. Next time it will be to kick your ass.
We're not in such a good mood, I swear.
Ooh. As he turns,
Sorry,
turns around, I cast silent image of something large and terrifying right behind him. Let me see what the object, creature, some that is no larger than a 15-foot cube. So
It's still big.
just the ghost. Because
Just a
it's
ghost?
what's in my head, like the angry, vengeful spirit right behind him. It can't make any noise, but like...
He turns, like, you hear the
We
thud.
hear him shriek.
Like, it takes a second,
I'm watching.
and you see him turn. So you see him turn around, like, you see him go into the curtain, shriek, and then, like, you see part of him, like, fall out of the curtain.
I laugh
I'm
my
a good
ass
mom.
off. We walk
You hear
out.
Runner laughing.
Probably
That was
Amara too, because she
That was
probably
good.
saw right through
You
that.
can't hear Amara because you assume she probably has a quiet, dignified laugh. Runner is laughing because that's the funniest thing he's seen in the last month.
Well, being that we've gone and put her spirit to rest and helped out an island, and somehow I'm 50 gold less rich than I was when we started.
How did that happen?
I dropped it inside.
You're an idiot.
I gave it to the kid.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. But I got a soft spot.
I could really use a good night's sleep right now.
I
Don't
could
we
use
have
that,
rewards
but
to
preceded
seek?
by a drink.
Weren't there rewards to seek?
That's assuming that we can get a hold of the chief's daughter today, which, given that she may or may not be in a chief type of meeting with Lorna.
They
we
probably
don't
have
know
a
what that is.
luau every night, don't
And
they?
considering how much more pretty the horizon is now without that little dark spot over there, I
Before
expect
we
some
long
thanks.
rest, are you able to do sending?
Not
Okay,
today.
fair enough. We know where the chief's house is.
Well, I
mean-
also want to get in touch with Kayla Johansson, who's our friend who's investigating amulets.
Right. I know, but I'm just saying, if we get within within range of the chief,
Yeah, then you can.
then
send her
I
a
can send a
message.
message saying we don't want to interrupt.
Well, I mean,
But can we set up
I
a
mean, she
meeting?
may not even be in there because she
Right.
wasn't in there last time.
But she was around. She couldn't go
Yeah.
far.
So we're heading to the chief's
That's where I want to head.
bungalow.
Bungalow.
She's got a mind to get paid, and well, I do too. What can I say? I'm generous, but I also lack a lot more money.
I'm ahead, just not trying to hurry, but just I didn't care what he thought about me trying to get paid, so I'd already started slowly
Well, I'm all
that
with
way.
it, so
He's just talking by himself. Or to them. I don't know.
Yeah, when he finishes talking, I will fly off toward the direction that you were going.
Alright, as y'all approach, you see that, I forgot her name.
Lorna.
Crap.
Tamale.
I'm such
Lenani.
I am a terrible DM. Just
Just
with names.
Is it
Just with-
Lenani?
It's Lenani.
It's okay. I mixed up Sylvia and Amark, even though I had them written at opposite ends of the page.
Fair enough.
Are we passing
Sylvia
people
is
as we go?
boning down with Adam, probably
Yeah.
right now.
As we pass people,
As we speak.
as we
For the
pass
25th
people, I casually
time.
just go like, Cassie, bunch of friends of mine, we cleared up that spot out there.
You know that storm
We
you
did
would
that.
talk about?
We did that. That out there, that thing that's gone, we did that. I'm just casually just mentioning, how you doing?
Yeah,
See the
do y'all
bunch of-
remember that storm that y'all were pretending wasn't there?
That I was pretending wasn't there.
Well, that's true too.
Now, as y'all approach the tent, you do see Lenani is not inside. Her and Tamati are outside. She is crying. He's holding her.
Maybe now's not the best time.
Go up and hug them.
Crusher comes up, hugs them. They don't even like
Just Baymax with Hero. Just
like they do like a one-armed hug to you as they cry. Your warm metal warms their heart.
I sit there
They're
and I'm
satisfied
lighting
with
up
their
things for Chibi to chase. Like, I'm going to give them a minute
Yeah.
but I'm not anxious to get involved.
we'll
Just kind of sit down on the, like, beach area near and just wait.
But,
A bird person, you still have that unending flask or whatever?
I do.
Can I have a drink off that?
Sure.
pour one
That's
out.
my
I
way
like the
of...
third backwash
You know
on
what?
that.
You're right. Pour one out for our departed homie.
As long as there's infinite.
We didn't know him.
It's respect.
It's a waste of alcohol.
Chibi tries to catch some. But he doesn't. I'm like, whoa.
So, we'll pour some out for Cove, and then you can drink off the flask.
But try to.
I tell him, I'm like, it's not really unending. It has like 5.5 gallons and then it stops. You think you can handle all that?
Probably not, but I'm damn sure.
Cassidy gets fucking wasted.
After a few minutes, they.
Oh yeah, I hug them for like 10 seconds and then I back off.
Oh, okay. They
Cassie,
Unless they want a longer hug.
You try and back up and they're like,
they have their moment. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
do they come over to us after a while?
Yeah. Thank you so much for helping our departed friend.
It was exciting. Like, I mean, I know that you guys have your emotions involved and that's normal, but we never fought a storm before. I haven't.
After we got past the vengeful spirit part, he seemed like a nice guy.
He was a bit rude at times, but he was.
Maybe that was the vengeful part.
Yeah, we caught that the whole time.
he also chucks rocks better than I do, which I'm a little jealous of. But
He had a true heart of gold and was.
Where's that?
Despite his
Wasn't a joke.
rude nature at times, he was one of the lights of this community.
Well, we brought back a different light. Maybe darkness. Not sure yet.
After the ceremony tomorrow, I will give you your rewards, like I had promised.
What? Those rewards?
I'll carry. That was funny.
You didn't do this for the reward?
I did.
Not personally.
Maka elbows him.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean,
yeah.
I myself, I feel good with the job well done, but also my pockets are feeling a little bit light.
Well, you have to
In order to
eat,
continue,
right?
Yeah.
in order to continue
I'm still full of crap.
our
So not that
plague
light.
of good deeds across the land.
How comically
In
big?
the living.
How comically big were those crab
You
claws?
need to
like-
drink
like-
more
like
or
this?
drink less.
Oh my god.
Because I personally did this for the satisfaction of having done it. But a bird's gotta eat. So.
Do you just hand her some crab?
I did it when we were down. When we were down there, I was like, "You gotta try this."
Well, she said a bird's gotta eat, and I'm like, pocket bacon? It's soggy.
Oh yeah, Crusher pulls out like this unreasonably big crab and goes,
I'll take that.
Anyway, we appreciate it. We're going to be there for the ceremony. We do want to see, we just kind of want to
We do want to see
see the whole process through.
We appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm like, is she inside?
Yes, Lorna is still talking with my father.
Can you tell her to stop by before she leaves?
I will pass
We're
along.
at the shell hut.
Yes, I will pass along the message to her.
Cool.
All right.
okay, yes, thank you, good night.
Yes, I'm sure you are all very, very tired after your ordeal.
A little bit.
Tamati, hang on to that one, okay?
I plan to.
That's
So, thank
for
you.
Sierra
Aww. You guys are kind of forced, but also in love. Arranged marriage that worked out. Good for you.
That's not an arranged marriage they have.
Isn't it? I thought it
No, he's
was.
like a fisherman. She's a princess.
She's a chief of a fishing tribe.
Well, I mean,
Maybe he's the best fisherman.
okay.
I doubt it.
It's mutual, I promise.
There we go. See,
It was
and that's sweet.
it was arranged with us in mind.
Oh.
Told you. I asked about it at the luau.
All right. Who's up for a drink?
Yep.
Always.
Starting
Back to
it
the
up.
shell shack. Hut.
Shall
To find Shelly and
shell.
Linus.
I still go by people
Is it
just like,
Linus?
Yes.
Ventures,
I
we
do
fixed
have
that.
Shelly at the shell hut.
Linus is my personal guy that makes.
Yeah.
Is
Y'all
he
like your
waiting
Horizon?
with a white
Like that?
Cosmo?
We did that.
Does he
We
see
did
me?
that.
You walk
That
in and he
disappearance
brings
out
you a
there?
white Cosmo.
All us.
Thank you, Linus.
Thank
Sing
you,
our praises.
Linus.
Anybody make
You're welcome.
songs, go ahead. It's Cassidy with 2 S's.
What?
No one is paying attention to you.
I'm just making it.
Okay.
Our group is called Maka and Friends.
Maka and her group of friends.
That's what it was the first
Yeah,
the
it was.
first
What are they
night.
called?
Oh,
There's-
I
Cassidy,
don't know about that, but it's
Kira,
Cassidy with 2
and
S's,
Crusher.
There-
So Maka in the special case. Two of you guys don't start with K, but like it's funny to
I
me.
start with K.
He's
If
the only
you
one
could
that
spell
doesn't.
my name, which my name.
You
is
can't
a-
spell whistle without a K.
Every kiss
It's with K.
Oh, stop.
I
Crusher,
didn't get
basically,
that
as soon
for an
as we get in,
embarrassingly
he
long
just
time.
goes out to the beach and spends the evening on the beach again.
He has his little crab friend back.
Aw,
Or a different one, but who
he's-
knows?
Yeah.
So I've had a fair amount of crab. Do they have lobster?
Well, not
I
only
do
do you,
believe I saw some lobster.
there's some lobster tail and there's also more shrimp.
Speaking of
I'm
tail,
bored. Slowly. So
As
it's
we
not to
as we
myself.
see the food, I just look over at Kira, go like,
so I go back to my room and I just hang out with Chibi because I feel like I haven't gotten Chibi time.
we're about to
Chibi
see
is so
Scooby
happy.
and Shaggy's
Brush
buffet.
him and cuddle him and throw light around the room as he probably destroys the hotel room.
At some point, he'll pounce on you and do that cat, that
Ugh.
kitty.
I love him.
Have you ever had a cat?
It would be rough in a giant tiger.
I've never had a cat lick me in the face after jumping on me.
They do if they think you're dirty, or probably if
Well,
you
I've
taste
had-
like salt.
I've had cats lick me before, but not jump on and lick.
I had
It's
one
more
that
of a
licked
dog
my
thing
chin.
It
in my
is, but
experience.
you know what?
I need groomed.
It doesn't matter.
with
That's
salt
what
water.
happens.
This is an imaginary cat.
Exactly. This is.
You never had a cat jump just straight onto your boob?
I have, but not in the.
They don't jump and lick. Grooming is a calming,
Oh,
as I think what she's saying. But
Yeah.
Chibi does,
And
because the DM said
is
it.
going to rub your skin raw with her sandpaper towel.
I know.
Well, it's
right?
just the one lick. The one. and then flop on.
Yeah, sure. 800 pounds of pressure. I'm like, thanks, Chippy.
Do like that turn around and then lay with the butt facing.
Oh, I'm inside.
I hope you like booty.
I thought when we did our stint as pirates, more or less, this would not be cat ass.
So as I down another tankard or something, I'm like, Kira, I gotta admit, I was damn impressed by your savagery down on the adventure.
I got my
It
floaty
was something
hat.
to behold, man.
Both magically and verbally.
I don't think you were trying to hit me.
Awesome job.
It's very like.
And I'm probably just
changes.
a bit drunk right now.
All
I
right.
give him kind of tight smile of acknowledgement. I got my hat back when we came back.
Oh,
That was disgusting.
gotcha.
And I wait to see if Lorna comes by.
Wait, you went to your room, though? Okay.
Y'all see Lorna walk through.
Lorna!
Oh, hello.
Drink?
Oh, no, I have business to attend to.
We should go to my room.
Mhm.
I want to make something clear at this point.
What kind
I'm
of business
so
is this?
happy to see her and talk to her and interact with her. I don't try anything and anything outside of maybe holding hands. I'm just
Word.
kind of weirded out by I was like a puffy dog. I like the attention and I think she's hot. But unless she hardcore tried to initiate something, I was just flirty and like, she's so pretty and she's around me the whole time.
Whereas as Lorna walks away, and I go, as a tinkerer, I have some mechanical questions at the moment. But I'll wait to find out what those might be.
But I would ask her what life was like for her and learn about her background, whatever.
The two of you have a cute little flirty
No, that was actually
talk
my
with
phone
each other
falling out of my pocket.
over the course of the evening.
As a
She probably gets to know Chibi a little. And
as someone
Yeah, she was a
who's-
little weirded out at
we'll
first
call
because
it
most people
closer
are
in
because it's a giant
nature.
tiger.
I'm wondering.
But
hair.
But she warms up to Chibi really easily.
I'm just like, her hair is so pretty and she has all these colors and I really like talking to her.
Would it be called a surf and turf?
It's like a middle school dance. Disgusting.
Well, you can't hear this. We're
What did you throw at him?
A dice.
That hit me right on the bridge of the nose.
I know. Don't worry.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, please go on.
It's right down there.
Don't worry about it. It's percentage.
I'm not
technical.
unaware of what they probably think. I don't care either way. I'm just enjoying the
Was that
time.
done in game too?
No, Crusher's like.
But that's it.
Oh,
That
okay.
was the only
We're just
business
gonna
I had.
speculate and emanating up here. So.
Okay. Y'all have a fun evening of talking with each other and getting to know each other, and then she has to head back.
If she's down for it, I'd probably kiss her goodbye, but that's as far as I took her.
You share cheek kisses, because those are cute.
And lingering cheek kisses that are like, okay, bye.
Yep.
Awesome.
She heads back to the ocean.
I'm so happy. That's all I wanted.
Sunrise comes.
Those doors were bad influence on me.
Morning comes. Sun is beginning to rise, and all of you have. I'm assuming all of you are coming to the ceremony.
Yeah.
If you see you don't really see any of the tourists other than yourselves there, but you do see the rest of the village there. The chief says a few words.
We go hang out like near the chief, but not aggressively.
I mean, he's standing next to the boat, so.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
like a little, we'd be closer to him in a way, but also a little, I'd be a little bit back towards the back. This is their thing. We're just checking to make sure it happens.
Yeah. He says a few words. Tamati does as well, since they were like fishing partners. And yeah, like brother from another mother kind of thing. Yeah, like, but soon the ship is pushed out into the sea, and you see Tamati and one other fisherman line up bows that have flaming arrows and shoot them towards the ship, which both land, and the ship catches on fire.
Without even thinking the fire,
And
I
so Co is
have the
rested.
fire reflect in my eyes just
Yeah.
because it's pretty and I was thinking about it.
And as... Actually, make a perception check.
Everyone?
Everyone. Everyone that is there.
20.
19.
Perception.
Actually, it's 25 with my bonus, but
Oh,
yeah.
nat 20.
Yeah. Oh, nat 20. Oh.
Nat 20, nat 20.
11.
16.
Mine was nat 19.
We'll tell you what happens.
Yeah, I would have asked, like, did you see anything?
Well,
Hear anything?
here's what happens with that.
Yeah.
All of you, except for Maka, see... Or no, all of you see the spirit of Ko rise from the boat with a much calmer expression and less crazy than you had seen him before. Maka is the only one that does not hear this, since she did not make a high enough roll, but you hear a soft, and it's on the wind, so you're not even sure if you hear it. Thank you.
Aw. I'm looking at the rest of the villagers to see if that seems normal.
Yeah, like you didn't hear the voice because you were looking
No,
like a,
yeah, I was
did you see
looking
that?
like, is that a thing?
No one else seems to have noticed.
Oh, crazy.
Wow. Don't see that every day.
I will touch my forehead, touch my chest.
I'm just like, whoa.
And peace be with you too. Well.
It's weird. I did a thing, but it's like not really like not like an official thing like they did. So I did not do it again.
What did you do?
Oh my god. That was more or less what I was thinking. It's just like a...
I don't know why I ask you if you do these things. You always do your stuff.
I want to know what this looks like with
We'll
wings.
go with the chief. So, what's a normal occurrence after a ceremony like that?
After a ceremony like this, we celebrate the life of that person.
I'm down for that.
Sounds like a fairly good thing. Maybe we get a better opinion of him.
We, I guess, it would be kind of like a party where we just exchange stories and celebrate his life.
I don't
Well,
think
we
he
would
wants
love
our
to-
stories.
Yeah, we would love to hear about his pre-us interacting with him life.
Murdery laugh.
Yeah.
Yes. He's like, well, then please join us in celebration. I'm sure he would.
Like lobster?
I'm sure he would want you here since you did help him.
Cool. Yeah, definitely.
And y'all get to have another party, and you get to hear all kinds of wonderful stories about Ko. About his adventures on the seas with Tamati. You get to hear some stories about when he was a kid and was dumb, as most, 10-year-olds are.
Before he was teen size.
Before he was
Laughs
teen
and laugh,
size.
tears were shed.
Yeah. Pranking the chief
memorial.
because that's a good idea. Learning quickly that it's not a good idea.
I mean, why not?
Typical memorial, like funny,
Yeah.
people are laughing and crying.
Yeah. There are heartfelt stories, there are funny stories, there are embarrassing stories that he can't stop you from telling.
Pictures of him in the bathtub, etc.
Yeah, exactly.
Turns out he was a fat baby.
He was
Weren't we all?
Aww,
He was a
fat, like,
he was a chunky
Islander,
baby. Like with the big
Like
cheeks and the
Polynesian.
fat legs.
Polynesian, like, with little Michelin rolls.
Yes.
I lean over to Maka. All this merriment seems like a good time to mention our getting paid for this.
I'm like, you know what? I actually think she has no intention of not paying us. Like, let him have a minute.
Oh.
We're more than capable of retrieving, if that need be. But like,
people in a good mood are tend to get bonuses.
It's also
yeah, people who are
how
highly
much better
grateful.
to bring it up than last night whenever we brought him in.
Yeah,
We just kind of make eye contact with her here and there. I don't think she's trying to get away with anything, but I'll wait on her timing.
Yeah. After most of the ceremony has been concluded,
Hopefully everybody's a little drunk.
yeah, everyone's drunk and happy.
Maybe give a casual mention of the heroes.
That will come in time.
She comes by, I'm like, do you think we should call ourselves the Storm Breakers? The Storm Conquerors? What do you like? Heroes of the Storm?
Storm Watch.
Maka and the
We're
Storm
the-
Watch.
No. A big we should drop that Maka and just
Maka might
see
drop
storm
you.
watch.
The princess steps up onto one of the empty tables. It's like, I want to thank specific individuals, for without them we would never have been able to give a proper burial.
She's like,
To our-
Shelley of the Shellhead. Linus. And my father. Like,
These guys are a lot more gracious than our last ones.
I don't know.
I would like to thank this beautiful group of adventurers here
Stop.
that stepped up to the plate
shucks.
and took it into their hands to save us. Without them, who knows what could have happened. Thank you, Maka, Crusher, Kira, and Cassidy.
Drunk. You're like, Kira!
Thank you all so much. And of course, to Lorna as well of the Tritons.
Is she not here?
No, she is not here. She has her people to tend to as well.
But your tribes are at peace again.
Yes.
Awesome.
Let us all toast to our heroes. To Maka and her team of friends, everyone.
Cheers!
We're leaning towards the storm watch.
No, we're not.
Everyone cheers. Yeah, takes a
Your
drink.
I'm like,
People are coming by and patting you on the backs,
wow.
Y'all welcome.
shaking hands, putting drinks in your hand.
I'm-
Lenani, and as soon as she toasts Len, I like, can you ask them a question for me?
Certainly. What is it?
Can you ask if anyone has seen anything that looks like me? And if they have, to come let me know.
Like, I have, bye.
Of course. She
Don't mind that.
She jumps up onto the table and asks your question to the crowd. Everyone kind of looks, like, they look at you to kind of be like, have I? No, like, they have that look of, maybe? But no one has a definitive, like, ah.
Maka is visibly a little bit nervous about being seen by so many people in her form and not disguise.
I slip her a drink. Relax.
I'm like, it's not what you think.
Hey, these people.
And I don't take the drink. Like,
Are
it's
you-
not what you're thinking.
Are you like being followed or something?
It's probably fine.
Hmm?
Probably fine. Pull my,
Oh,
like, cloak down a little bit lower.
Crusher.
What?
You mind if I get that little trinket back from you? That I asked you to hold on to?
You
Little
don't.
star thing?
Sure.
No.
You know.
Don't worry. If there's anybody that's going to be safekeeping this, it's going to be you. But I still like to have it on me every now and then. It's a reminder of somebody.
Okay.
Thank
I'll give
you.
it back to him.
Alright.
I just got to slip them on.
And, Lenani excuses herself from the festivities, and she comes back with 4 bags of gold.
Yes, she does.
I
You
like
assume it's gold
that.
because you can hear the clinking. And she hands it out to all of you.
I take it out and count it. I'm not subtle about stuff.
Really? Because I was thinking of us two. It's like, once we hear it jingle, we know exactly how much is in the pouch.
I mean, but what if it was
50 cents.
platinum?
Alright, there is 250 gold pieces each
Nice.
in the bags.
I feel much better
250.
about this adventure.
I give 50 of it to Cassidy.
Aww.
What? No. Crusher,
25 then?
we'll say that you helped him out too. How about that?
By giving you 25 gold?
We went halfsies on
So I'll give him 25 gold.
it.
He's like, but we haven't yet if you don't take this.
We went
Like,
halfsies on it. There.
Okay. Sorry, how much gold was in it? 250 each?
250 each. So all of you are 250 gold pieces
How
richer.
much would a horse cost?
I'm not sure. Guess you're gonna have to find it.
We're gonna go get horses? We're gonna go get horses? You know where we have to go? You know where we have to go get horses?
I regret this. I regret making this. I do.
I'm so excited.
At some point in the festival, whatever, I go to Crusher and I'm like, my bags are too heavy. Can you hold one health potion for me?
Sure.
I give him one health potion of mine. I have 3, and I'm like, just hang on to this, and that's it.
Crusher tries to step away if he can, but I will run away from her and hyperventilate. Just as soon as I get on the other end, it just...
Mako watches him and, like, just leave, and I assume he does the hyperventilating out of, and I'm just like, I go back to playing with
shaking.
Chibi.
Well, at this point, I'm a little bit richer and a little bit more drunk, so I just sit on back.
That's it.
Okay.
Can you hyperventilate if you don't have to breathe?
Well, it's a... I don't
Your
have to do
eyes,
it,
like-
but my eyes start, like, flashing like disco balls. It just...
I'll just
He
look at him for a second as he's
visibly-
running off like, what a weirdo. And go
visibly,
back to what
like,
I was
shaking.
doing.
And then takes me a good 20 minutes to, like,
Just
calm
my hand crushed.
down. That's it.
Okay. All right.
I had an extra one anyway from Sylvia. He doesn't know that.
After the festivities, it's about...
Oh, we took a long rest. Sorry. We took
Oh,
a
yeah.
long rest
Yeah,
last
yeah.
night,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Y'all come back and it's about afternoon now. It's about noonish.
That was a long morning party. I like these people.
Well, it's also like just everything involved. Like it's calmed down now. It's 11 noon, somewhere in that range. So, where do your Lanani sitting there with you guys? So, where will your adventures take you now?
Well, apparently there's somebody out there called the Dark One that we might have to deal with.
And his buddy the Maker.
But we got 2 pieces of the puzzle now.
That's good.
What's puzzle? What?
The gems.
The mystery.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're clues, if you would.
I
makes
cast, I'm going to cast Silent Image, and I'm going to do it of my brother Aiden, and I'm going to be like, have you seen this? I'm not going to say brother. I guess I would. Have you, by any chance, ever run across something that looks like this?
No, I can't say that I have.
Have any of us? Or are we seeing this?
You can be seeing this. I would say family. He's in my family, and just leave it at that.
I'm sorry, I have not seen anyone like this.
That's fine.
Mark, are you looking for your kin?
You know, technically Chibi is his, so.
While we're all searching for kin, have you seen anyone who looks like me moving?
I have. It's just been a while. We don't see them very often.
Around how long ago?
I would say probably about 5 years ago was the last time I remember seeing one.
Okay.
Kin means tribe?
Kin is
kind
a
of?
colloquialism for family.
Okay.
Or tribesman. Or, you know,
Group?
maybe just somebody that you call close. I would consider y'all some of my kin.
Oh.
Sure.
Even Mark. You don't get to pick.
I just kind of head nod because I don't care either way. I'm just like, alright.
So, wait, sorry, one more time. Family does not have to be blood?
Nah.
Okay.
Take me.
If you're sufficiently close with someone, you can consider them as family,
Okay.
even though you're not
Okay.
related.
Like myself, I was raised by dwarves.
That's the first time you've ever mentioned that.
Have I?
But,
I have been. I have mentioned
All the time.
but you are not, but you consider them family.
that. Yeah. It takes a village to raise one, especially one like me.
With humans or different?
They have to stack on top of each other to feed them. that was me.
It's
not
like
Will.
elf.
All I
Will
can
Ferrell's
is
elf.
Yeah.
He was bad at everything.
It's another colloquialism for getting help from the people around you to raise your young.
Okay. It's very hard to raise young.
Yeah.
Can be. It's,
I've been told
Yeah,
several times.
Your experiences are not universal.
No, they just said I was a bit of a pain in the ass, but luckily the king took a shine to me.
King? Dwarves have kings?
Yeah.
Oh, always?
Depends on the tribe.
Yeah.
I
Might have to
wandered off. I'm playing with Chibi, but I'm low-key watching
Mine happened to be an old one
to
by the name
catch
of
Cassidy
Thix.
by himself.
Your king,
Okay.
what?
The king was this guy, he was a dwarf by the name of Thix. He was a bit long in the tooth. Old is the term there.
Okay.
And took a shine to me. He'd had some adventures with humans before.
Are you okay?
Thought they were an okay bunch.
I was just thinking, I have a bag of teeth. It was the trinket I rolled. It wasn't this long.
And mind you, I
I'm
was
just
grateful. Kind of saved me
You
from
can roll
getting
and
stretched
trinket.
around the neck.
No idea. What?
He saved my life.
Okay.
Wow, we've had to teach Crusher like 5 new phrases in the span of one
They
story.
are weird phrases.
I love
stretched
using these.
in the neck is when someone is hanged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
Long in the tooth, though, I don't think I will
I don't get
ever
that.
understand
he was old,
that.
even by dwarf standards.
But
And
your
actu-
teeth, human dwarf teeth, they don't keep growing.
Nah,
right?
they kind of stop.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, believe me, he's old even by dwarf terms. But
Okay.
Are there animals that their teeth get longer?
gators.
Sharks do some
Sharks do.
regeneration.
Rodents.
Oh yeah, rodents. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say not sharks.
Certain
Sharks, they just fall out
carnivores,
and
like
come
certain,
back in.
like
Yeah.
predators, but not like lions, I don't think. Or
Yeah, well, because I know that there are animals where they keep growing teeth while they fall out. But I didn't know there were ones where the teeth just keep growing.
I think it came from saber-tooth tigers.
Shark teeth are like a
Those tigers
typewriter.
are
They just keep rolling over.
Or it could be elephants, I think. Keep growing the tusks.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna look that up.
Today on Anatomy. D&D Anatomy.
Anyway,
Yeah, but though I was,
His name was, so you were raised by the king.
maybe I
King
should
of the,
start over.
are you a prince?
No. Well, I mean, some have said that, but it's not an actual.
Why
title.
would they say it if it's not true? What are you
Just-
talking
I don't need to
about?
provide the people that say it. Anyway,
he brings out a list.
you see,
Jamie,
my father.
Becky,
Flowchart.
Jessica.
This little
so-
trinket that I. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Lorna's just like, I'm gonna leave now, and backs away and
Oh,
leaves.
was she there?
Lanani.
Lanani,
Oh,
I mean. Lanani.
Okay.
She was, she's like, she just the Homer into the bushes thing, just leave.
I was going to explain. So this little trinket that I give you every now and then.
Oh,
This is from my real dad.
Mm.
My dad was a
I
lawman,
identify with that whole.
but he retired, went out to make his fortune with him and my mom. Well, unfortunately, other people are looking to make their fortune in not such an honest way. They came upon us, attacked us.
At some point, I've noticed this and gotten back within earshot, but still appear to not being in pain.
Unfortunately, it was a bunch of slavers, and my family did not take
You have
kindly
another
to
white
them
Cosmo,
either.
that's fine.
But they were
Thank you, Linus.
not as quick on the sword or draw. I had a chance saving Paul, but I was too small, couldn't really handle it, so I missed. They took me in. Slavers did. That's where these came from. But I think I turned a little bit mad for them, so I really wasn't worth selling. So they decided to just go ahead and get rid of me, hang me. A bunch of dwarves came by, happened to hear some young human child screaming at the top of his lungs, and while they kept me from getting hung, one of those slavers actually got a bead on one of the dwarves with an arrow. I tried to get to him, but I was not fast enough. But I was fast enough to jump in front of the king, took an arrow through my shoulder. But I saved the king's life, and he took care of that guy. But that kind of got me favor with the dwarves, so they took me in. Was able to take my daddy's guns back from that one slaver, and that's kind of why I became a gunslinger. But being that somebody was kind enough to save me, I kind of feel obligated to do the same for others.
I'm gonna see if there are any shrimp.
There's
And that there is the story of Cassidy.
there's lots of shrimp.
That's a great story.
I'm gonna get food now.
All right.
Got
He's off getting food now. He is alone.
Okay.
Getting food.
I casually approach Cassidy, and I'm like, you know, I heard what you said to the fortune teller.
Yeah.
What were you talking about?
Being that I was a little bit young and was not able to shoot that gun properly, I probably cost my dad his life. Now that's just something I'm going to have to deal with and just live with, but I do plan to live. I just want to make sure that they don't take too hardly for me failing that day.
Who doesn't?
My parents.
You cost your dad his life,
I wasn't quick enough to shoot the guy that was going to kill him.
so he's dead.
Uh-huh.
You think he might still blame you?
Part of me doesn't.
Do I overhear them or
I mean, they're
They
getting
were never
shrimp.
They were never cruel parents. They were full of love for me and everything.
You mean from the afterlife?
Hmm?
From the afterlife.
Well,
If
if somebody
he-
can hear him, I'd like to know. I sure can.
From the other side.
Shut
Please don't throw this at me.
I already took one to the bridge of the nose. Whatever.
Cassidy?
Hmm?
She drunk, just like walks up.
Yep.
Well, no, I was standing like right
Oh.
nearby you guys. Not
Getting shrimp.
not super
You weren't
close,
being all
but
subtle. You're just kind of like, so.
no, like well, I wasn't that close, but I'm close enough to hear everything y'all said.
Incidentally, Maka did not hear. That was just straight up bluffing. No, like I didn't roll high
Yeah.
enough
I mean,
Oh, yeah, that's
perception
right.
to have
Yeah.
it's
heard
not a
it.
big emotional thing for me. Like, I'm old, so it happened a long time ago.
I'm just saying, like, I know that she didn't hear it.
Yeah.
That was a bluff that
Yeah.
she made.
I don't care if they know.
Wouldn't it be
Nice. If
the person who actually shot your father's fault that he died, rather than you for not shooting the person?
I'll take some of the blame on it.
I look at her and I was like, yeah. Wait, doesn't Tamati blame himself for everything? Like, isn't that just...
I don't ever
People
blame
are
myself for anything that's not my fault.
I mean, if I ever did something wrong, I might. But, like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. White Cosmo.
Well, I can understand, sort of, your willingness to accept some of the blame. I don't think any of it's yours.
I just try to make sure I don't miss with the next shots I take.
That's the spirit.
Can't go back. Gotta move forward.
Yeah.
On that, we agree.
Lessons.
I have a secret. You wanna hear a secret?
I lean in close, too.
Did you know that horses' teeth keep growing?
I was not aware.
Your secret did not disappoint. And I'm like, hey, everyone!
What?
Horses' teeth keep growing! Cheers!
Cheers.
Which might help in our next travels, by the way. Some of us.
I mean, the party's pretty much over.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So,
that doesn't help.
where are we gonna? Well,
Do you
Where do we
want
plan
to
to go,
get
guys?
horses?
I'd love to stop walking around and wearing out my boots.
Let's go to the happiest place on earth.
I'm like,
Where are we going there, Crusher?
Yeehaw Ranch!
I've never ridden a horse. I think it might be kind of fun to try.
Yeah,
I am
we could buy a cart.
extremely nervous.
I
That
wanna
sounds
ride
better
a
for
horse.
me.
Can we go back and get another... I want another +1 short sword.
I mean,
I get
Can we go
another
by the
fire
weaponry?
you can have as much shrimp as you want.
Can we go
You
by
just
the-
make everybody very uncomfortable with how much shrimp you eat.
And
I'm
I have a
a
question about
bird,
weaponry once
And
the
you
game
can-
is over.
And you can definitely go back and get another +1 short sword.
I want a +1. I don't know how much they are. I know the +1 short sword was 15.
Yes.
And I know I paid, but it was a different place than a while ago. 35 for the +1 dagger, but I haggled it to 35. So
they'll honor those deals.
Okay. So I'm gonna pick up 2 +1 daggers, 35 each, and another short sword at 15.
Okay.
If we got a cart.
So that's 70,
and
85.
Crusher drove it. Could we rest in the cart?
Probably.
What?
No, I was thinking
Oh, they're awful.
if we got a cart and Crusher was driving the cart, could we just rest indefinitely and keep
I
the cart
think
moving?
they don't. I think there's actual rules about not being able to rest on the move,
Okay.
What?
but I
Why-
don't know.
Why would
Yeah,
I be?
That's up to you.
I'll look into that.
Why would I be driving?
Because you don't need to sleep.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do need to power down. Never mind.
Maybe Chibi could drive.
Yes. Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta put
sorry.
a large cat around a horse.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make sure he doesn't eat one of the horses.
Oh snap! I don't sleep, but I have to power
Stop
down.
looking around at things.
Yeah.
The cart's like 20 miles off course.
I'm like-
Crusher?
It's like
Where are we-
driving
I
in
saw
West
this- I saw a
Texas. You can
fox.
drive off the road.
We're like
it doesn't
going
matter.
through brush and bramble.
Well,
What?
Especially you imagine driving through West Texas at night where like the road stops at the end of your headlights, like you can't see.
But it also doesn't curve or anything, and the only thing off the road is tumbleweeds. So you can drive off the road in a lot of West Texas. It will not matter.
Pretty much.
East
I wouldn't
Texas,
want
on the
to.
other hand.
No one.
So
Of course, then again, I also
Well,
don't
we're gonna
really
rest
like
and then we're
driving
gonna
in
go
West
to the
Texas 'cause it's
Yee-
very
well, we're
boring
gonna-
looking until you get cool stuff.
Can we take a couple of days? Like, it's our vacation. I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
want to
I-
describe anything or do anything,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, y'all can, like the
Leave your
town, yeah, the town is very grateful to you, so they'll let you stay for another
Yeah,
couple
we
of
kinda
days
jumped right into
to
this
end
adventure.
out your voucher.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourselves, get drunk, eat lots of shrimp, play with crabs.
is there a trinket shop type of thing?
Oh yeah,
It's
Tourist trap.
Tourist
It's fair.
there's places everywhere that have ugly trinkets.
Get
I'm
him a
with
straw
Michael. Let's
hat
go back
and
to
a
that weapon
tie-dye
shop.
shirt.
She got her stuff.
I got,
Oh, you
yeah.
got another +1 sword. Well, we got a couple of days here. I have something out of game I need to ask about weaponry. So
Okay.
Crusher will go and see if he can find any kind of medallion that matches the Celtic tree that he has on his forehead.
We
Should I
probably
make an
have one
investigation check?
made.
Yeah, make an investigation check. You're checking probably the biggest one that's there.
I'm gonna go see if there's
Actually popped.
a bow that's magic.
Investigation's a 9.
Alright, we'll do like weaponry stuff. We'll actually do off camera
Yeah.
okay.
Fair
because
Can I
then we
Just
can take
so
time.
you know, that's what I'm looking for.
Can I
Okay.
ask her on one day where nothing else is going on
You can do whatever you want.
to if she minds getting Lorna back up here
Oh,
for a
me?
minute? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just on a day that it's towards the end of the day and nothing else is going on.
While we're on vacay,
I'm
I
looking for
will
rings and stuff.
probably the same day since you reminded me of it. I'll send. I'll use whatever it's called. To send Lorna a message. Thinking of you, signed Maka, heart shape emoji. Please come here. And then, so it's an appropriately lovely, or lovey-dovey rather,
I don't know that.
thing for you. And then I am going to use sending again to send a message to Kayla that we've located another amulet and that she can send something back to me if, you know, she wants to meet us anywhere.
Or if she's found anything. Oh, I'm not. If
Or
I'm
she
there,
has-
I'm
or
like,
she
or
has
she has more
information.
information. About
I
it.
hear Kayla. I'm like, She got a whip.
Yeah.
Does
Lorna
Lorna
can
come
reply to
back?
me if she would like.
Lorna does come
Lorna
back.
can too, but I didn't tell
Can we
her.
say that I found a bracelet with like similar colorings to what I am? And I'm like, I just wanted you to remember me.
Aww.
And it could be in front of people because we're
Yeah.
not. Again, I'm just going to be like.
And I just showed her this.
She thanks you. She actually gives you something in return. She gives you a little necklace that has shells on it.
Aww, puka shell necklace.
Like the
And
classic.
a tooth.
Yep. So now
Yeah,
you have
I'm thinking a long one and a short.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, you
longer
have a
necklace
necklace
that
with a
has
shape
like
on
the
it.
has like one or two of like the classic looking shells.
Aww.
Crusher yells out, "It must be
I
old.
just
It has
I
very
get a little
long teeth."
misty. And I'm like, thank you so much.
Well,
Thank
now
you
I
for
know.
all your help, and we'll be back through.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Me too. And I run away and hyperventilate. I don't, but I'm
Well,
just
now
like,
there's
okay,
something you don't see
hugsies,
every day.
bye. It would be the last night, and I'm like, we're headed out in the morning, but
Yeah.
it's
Did
lovely
I
to
get any
meet.
reply from Kayla?
Still researching. We'll let you know soon.
Oh, how
But
much,
good job.
How much did I spend?
Thumbs up emoji.
How much did I spend on that?
80.
The
The
just the bracelet.
like 5 silver.
Okay.
It was
It wasn't much, but it was cute.
you do find a medallion after searching. You don't find it on the first day you look.
Mhm.
You find it on your last day there. You do find a little gold medallion
Yep.
that has that symbol.
Put it on the necklace with the tooth.
Alright.
And then I also would like to, Maka,
Mm-hmm.
you don't, is there any way you could come with me with the amulet and we could ask Kira to cast her little spell where she knows what it does?
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah? Can you, hello,
Hello,
can
hi.
you do the thing where you tell what to,
Identify it?
yes.
Yes.
Oh, I love seeing this trick.
Trick.
Now everyone's just staring at you.
I'll cast Identify. I'll do it as a ritual, so I don't use a spell.
Smart.
As you cast the spell, you get a very lonely feeling this time from the stone.
What feeling did I get last time?
Heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, that's right.
you got
Okay, so this one is lonesome.
yes, you got
The blue one is lonesome. The other one is heebie-jeebies.
yes.
Yeah.
And blue.
Red is heebie-jeebies, blue is lonesome.
Are they both from the same school?
You can't tell if it's from the same school or not. Oh, that's right.
That's yeah.
I just, because it's such old magic, I may not be able to tell that much, but you choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it's a magic or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
Ooh, but that's really specific wording. Because if it's charmed or whatever, you tell what it is. And if it was created
well-
with a spell, then you...
Yeah, but we, per DM ruling last time, because the magic is so old, there may not be as many properties that I can identify, but I can still get the school of magic.
Was the last one evocation? What was the last one?
I thought it was transmutation.
Yeah.
Transmutation.
This one is. Oh, what would it be? Oh, let me look at the school for this one.
Necromancy.
So,
You know, lonely necromancer.
no.
This one is more along the lines of psychic.
Ooh.
So,
It's lonely and psychic.
yes.
Just
Much
like
like
all
myself.
of us.
It knows everyone hates it.
Y'all are awful.
Yeah.
I forgot about that whole thing. Thank you. I'm a bad DM sometimes, but it's okay.
Do you have your finger in Psylocke's sigh effect?
All right. So, it is the morning of your journey. Where are you headed?
Oh.
We are headed towards the Yeehaw Ranch.
Yeah. I can't
really-
wait to see what the shop's names are.
I really regret this.
The Lucky Horseshoe.
Never.
I regret this.
No.
I regret this.
You're not permitted.
Cowboy trough.
We're looking to get us a set of wheels and a set of hooves.
If the hotel's not called Happy Trails, I'm just gonna not even know
Y'all
it.
know what a ranch is, right?
Yeah.
It's not the
They
same
probably
thing as
got
a
a
hotel.
bunkhouse.
Or a barn.
Or if not, we can just go there and make our purchasing, go back to Calico Bay.
Not before we two-step.
Well, I mean, that was implied. That was going to happen anyway it goes.
Viewers
can we
out there,
also-
if you could just off me, that'd be great.
Line dance.
Please.
So we stock up on some like travel food. And
Yeah, we all stuck up on
Get
provisions
some
and
moonshine.
stuff.
And
Pocket bacon.
More pocket bacon, because of course the breakfast buffet has bacon.
shrimp jerky.
get some shrimp jerky.
Ooh.
Fish jerky, yes. Shrimp jerky,
No,
no.
I know,
I want,
it
the, I
sounds
want the red meat jerky. I don't want
I eat as much sushi as I can before we leave, because who knows when the next time we're going to have fresh sushi.
You just open your mouth and just shovel shrimp into it.
We all
She
gain a
opens
good
her mouth and
5
just lays a
pounds
plate.
in 2 days.
Crush your cheese up the food.
Crab, shrimp, lobster.
Like your parents used to feed you.
All the fishes.
Secretly,
Also crustaceans.
the staff is glad that you're leaving because you've
It's
almost
expensive.
has so much shrimp. But I mean-
Before we leave, I find Linus and I gave him another 5 gold, and I'm like, you did not disappoint. I know this is over tipping, but I'm on vacation. I don't care. Thank you, Linus.
Can I
Of
take
course.
Can I take a long look at my gun belt and roll a perception check on it?
To see if it's old and terrible.
Yes.
Is it because I illusioned
Oh,
it to
that's
look
right.
awful?
She convinced you.
Oh, I
She convinced you that it was terrible.
18.
forgot about 18.
I mean, it's an illusion. He would have. If
Yeah,
he
the
actually
illusion-
starts messing with it,
The illusion's broken now.
it doesn't mean that I can't make it look old and terrible to other people anytime I want.
Maka.
She just looks at him and is like, you wouldn't shut up about it.
This ain't
I change it to say Banff.
Oh, one more thing that I'll ask you post stream.
Okay.
Yeah, post it.
And laughing as you all do, and in a friendly manner, you all start heading off towards the Yeehaw Ranch. And that is where we shall end for today.
Yeehaw!
I really regret this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have been looking at the dates. Let's see. The next one is going to be March 2nd. I do believe that something is happening on that day, though, or at least I feel like it is.
Is that all time?
I'm not sure. But I feel like
thought that
something
was
is on
the
that
next
day.
That'll be during.
We'll keep you posted.
We'll keep you posted. Potentially it will be March 2nd. But doesn't matter. We'll let you guys know.
Stay
Sure.
happier than a tree frog in a Amazon rainforest.
Be sure to check out
What?
our Instagram, or keep tight with our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages, all at SCNS Live, so that you don't miss the next stream. And remember, everybody,
Keep
on nerding. Hey.
Hey.
Ow! I tripped on something.
We should be we rolling 20s.
I thought we were gonna be just roll with it.
How about Rollin' Rawhide? The next
So
session
here's-
needs to be called Rollin' Rawhide.
Roll it.